You're, you're. What up? What up? What up, y'all? The time is here. The time has come. Purp Show Season 3, Episode 1. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I know I was muted. I was just for dramatic effect. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for K Dot to get up in here. Some other people. That's weird. Swag Kage. You already know that's YouTube bullshit. So I'll be telling people, yo, just hit that reminder. You should be all right. Amanda, salute. Who we got here? We got Eric Meekins, Antonio, Clash, Hosea, JJ, Swag, A-Rod, Knight, Virgo, Dinosaur, Happy Dinosaur, I should say, Shogun. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If y'all catching this replay, you know what I'm saying, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching, hit that like button. If you're coming in, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Should be a decent show. Season premiere. You dig? Wait for some more people to get in here and get shit started. What else should say? My fault, yo. Give me a second. All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody New Year's doing so far? We pretty much like a month in. You know what I'm saying? It's February, Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? But it's Black History Month every day. You know, every day of the week, every month. Tony J, salute. Philip, salute. Nah, it's like I ain't talking AOT tonight. But speaking of which, I will be doing an AOT live on Valentine's Day, talking about episode 5 through 10. So definitely mark your calendars for that. I got the stream kind of prepped already. So like I said, just hit the reminder. You know what I'm saying? You should be all good. You should get those notifications and stuff. Ashley, take your time. No rush. Are you watching the dub? All right. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Am I coming out clear? Let me know if you need links. What you mean? Swag, you trying to come on or what? What you trying to say? Hey, bro, I've been trying to tell people, bro. Shogun, I've been trying to tell people. I've been trying to tell you it's levels to this these voiceovers. Right, facts. All right, yo, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll send you a link shortly. Give me a second. What up, Adam? Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. Yeah, say say if you wanna hop in for the AOT live, whatever, say when I do that in a couple weeks, like 2 weeks from now, that's fine. Or if you want to just hop on, just to, what I'm saying, Nikki, what up? What up? Glad you're here. Landon, salute, 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 salute. Yeah, man, it's been a minute, yo. Yeah, I feel like I haven't live streamed in like so fucking long. I'm kind of out of it. I gotta get back into the flow of things. I honestly didn't want to fuck a live stream tonight, but I was just like, why not? I was just being lazy. I definitely needed that little break though. It's just life shit gets in the way, so it's good to take a break once in a while, kind of refresh my brain. Like A-Rod always try to come for somebody, yo. Yeah, man. Yo, Flash, like next time, I'm definitely gonna figure out this whole Discord situation because I don't know, Discord would be on some weird shit. Or you can do the watch parties and shit through Google Hangouts or Meets or whatever it's called. We could try that or whatever. Probably be able to do that. Probably be easier. All right, yo, just give me swag. Give me a second though. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. Just making sure I got everything good. You know what I'm saying? All right. So pretty much, what's gonna go on tonight? I'm actually, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let y'all kind of decide the topics and whatnot. You can talk about anything. It could be anything about myself, anything in entertainment, anything that's on your mind. You want me to give you my thoughts because everybody loves my opinions. I got the best opinions out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to brag or nothing, but see what y'all talk about here. I tell you, Flash, man. I'm telling you, wait until you get to Chamber of Secrets, and you know what I'm saying. You start to you start to see why I be saying, yo, Harry Potter is the greatest film franchise of all time. That's no cap. That's no cap, bro. Y'all funny, yo. Tyler, what's up? Tyler, I sent you a link. I don't know if you at work or not. You can hop in, bro. Hey, man, this Galaxy S20 Ultra is fucking phenomenal. This battery lasts like 2 days, bro. I could get like 3 days out of it if I really wanted to. This battery is really hard to kill, yo. Like I'm getting like a nice 10 hours plus of screen on time. Shit's fucking phenomenal. It's insane. You can't get that on no iPhone. That's all I'm saying. You can't get no 10 hours of screen on time. How funny is that? It's real shit. Nah, but I did buy a phone. I bought the S21 Ultra. I was coming from a Note 10, like the smaller one, so it was definitely a big upgrade in most aspects. The only thing I probably took a hit on is the storage. That's about it. I went from having a 256 to like 128. I could deal with it because I delete shit constantly off my phone anyway, so whatever. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have a smartphone, it's easy for anybody. I just don't. Just people make it difficult. Yeah, say it's not hard to learn Android. It's really not. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. What battery? 4 hours top. Hey, Rock. Yo, you tripping, bro? I'll send you my screen. I'll put the screenshots on Twitter tonight, yo. Well, actually, yeah, we'll wait. But yo, this phone is really hard to kill. This gonna be the stress test right here with StreamYard's running. You know what I'm saying? It's doing good pretty so far. So you funny Flash. That's funny. Nah, bro, I'm a heavy user. I'm a heavy user on my phone. I'm a heavy user. Like when this bitch hits like 5%, that 5% will last you an hour. No cap. No matter what you're doing. That shit'll last you an hour. Oh shit, I didn't know I got that shit popped up. Hold on. Take that down. What you mean step my game up, bro? I just told you I got a big hold up. I got you, swag. It'll probably work like that. Okay, yeah, that works. Fine. If you got an iPhone Max, yeah, like you got good battery life, but anything outside that, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when Apple can get like close to 11 hours on screen on time, bro. That's just ridiculous. Yo,
Yo, can you hear me, Purp?
yeah, I hear.
All right, yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Nikki, Flash, A Rog, Antonio. What's up, everybody?
Your audio sounds weird. I don't know if that's me or you.
Wait, let me see. Hold on, give me a second, Purp. Let me check my mic real quick.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Got it. There we go. All right, go ahead and talk now.
yo,
Do you still hear an echo? Is it weird?
nah, it just sound like you in a trunk, but it might be me. It might be these headphones. Let
Wait a
let me
minute.
know. Let me know if y'all like K dot sounds alright. Like if mic sound cool.
Uh, Mace Windu is better than Obi-Wan. Baby
Oh,
Yoda is better than Mando.
oh man, can't can't say that with Nikki in here.
Shoot, that was the intention. What's up,
What
Sway?
up, bro?
What up, bro?
It's probably alright. What up, Geeky? How you doing, Swag? Where you been at, Swag? You been studying and shit and all that, you know what I'm saying? Getting your school on, your education.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
That's what's up, that's what's up. That's good to hear. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I'm back in full force though. You know, a lot of blasphemy has undergone these last couple of weeks though, man. Shit, these
True,
whole
true.
Snyder cut shit, the movie industry, just all this news.
Where
Shouts out
it
to the
might
movie.
it might be my headphones. 'Cause I just bought new headphones, so my other shits was like shot. So
It's probably new headphones because you do sound different. I can hear you well, but it sounds kind of
Oh yeah, how do I
muffled.
sound? Because you know I
Like
always gotta check.
You good? You good? I can hear you loud and clear.
All right.
For sure. Hey, X Files, Attack on Titan better than my hero, my nigga.
You already know.
Oh shit.
So, X.
What the hell?
All right.
Hey, yo, X, why don't you oh fuck it. Hey man, I ain't
Uh,
gonna lie to you, bro.
what up,
I hopped in the shower like earlier today.
uh,
I kind of stepped in wrong. I slipped, kind of like sprained my ankle, bro. That shit hurt, bro.
Hey, just be glad you didn't hit your head. The worst thing you do in the shower, you fall and hit your head. Ain't no
Bro, once it started slipping in
yeah.
my nigga, I couldn't stop.
How do I
That shit
sound now?
hurt, bro. Oh shit.
How I sound now?
Sound about the same.
Really? Hold on, I might just turn off these headphones and just use my
Damn, you having Kage mic problems, my nigga?
Nah.
I mean, you sound good to me. You don't sound bad.
All right, dude.
Maybe the audience just got some whack earphones and they just hearing.
This nigga A-Rock hating, bro. Don't
Because
be
he's
on.
sus. He's too sus.
What's up, Tyler?
What's good?
No,
What up?
don't come in with that blast.
Hey, it's half sus, half no sus though. So shit.
Shouts out Team Sus.
Shouts out.
No. Enrique, salute.
But
yeah, like I said,
Team No Sus. Y'all can keep X Files. We didn't want. We knew he was going to flip flop to y'all side anyways. I already knew it.
Wait, he flip flop? It's official now?
Yeah, he's on No Sus.
Hey, my
No,
nigga. Hey, my nigga. Hey, that's a hey.
Yeah,
He keeps
take
flip
those
flopping.
traders.
Hey.
Take the
My nigga.
flip
That's a
flopping.
hey, y'all can't act like that's not a W. That's a Justice League member, bro.
That's an extreme L.
That's an L. What the
That's a
frick?
fat L. That's the
That's a
fattest
fat
L
L.
you could
Y'all
take.
got a My Hero fanboy.
Wait,
What
wait,
y'all?
wait. Y'all gained Virgo, and that's a W for y'all. But if we get X, that's an L for
In
us.
2 days, he's gonna be on stream talking about Sus Gang.
No, yeah. You ain't never said sus. Nah.
Okay.
Sus Gang. He can't
Never.
protect me. Sus Gang.
X ain't never sus nobody though. That's facts.
No, I'm sure.
I don't know. I think he says Jody. I'll find the footage. I'll find evidence. Give me some time.
Don't gas him up. Y'all gas everybody else to switch to sus game, man. Stop it.
A bunch of frauds in that camp, yo. It's all good though. It's all good.
Took the biggest fraud ever.
How y'all doing, man? How's y'all New Year going so far? How's y'all 2021 so far? We a month in. You know what I'm saying?
2021. Well, for me, going good. I mean, nothing bad, major bad. I mean, the whole it's pretty much good so far. You know, we got movies coming, Mortal Kombat and shit coming very soon. Godzilla versus Kong, man, Snyder Cut, and you
Bro,
know,
where's that Mortal Kombat trailer, bro?
this year so far isn't completely bad. Sure, we had that thing at the Capitol, but you know, we moved on from that. But I was able to watch the little things. Did my review. It's up right now. It was pretty average
Pretty
movie.
boring.
Average as heck. I didn't watch a review yet, Perks. I didn't want to, I wanted to watch the movie first before I watch anybody's review this time for the little things, and it wasn't what I expected.
Watch that whole movie.
Yeah, I like
just
it.
ended.
He definitely did just say, Rail, what's up? What up? Salute. You know
I mean,
what I'm
kiddo,
saying?
let me ask you. With the several events that that I come across since the beginning of 2021, would you say that 2021 is looking like a better year? Because let me ask you a question to go further into that. Because in 2020 we started with the whole World War III fiasco, and 2021 we started with the whole storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
So depending on your opinion, which one do you think is worse? And
I
going
mean,
back to the first question, etc.
If we talking as far as since you brought it up, so if we talking as far as politics, I don't know how it can
just
go.
overall the year.
Oh, overall,
movies, yeah.
Salute.
Well,
Who ever-
it seems this year, even though we're still having a problem with people adjusting to the pandemic and actually working together to properly do the 6 feet social distance and wear their mask and stuff. There's still people slipping up, but it seems some more people are catching on to it and actually sticking by it. 2020 was kind of the test year. This is also another test year for this pandemic, but we had a year to go through the L's. Hopefully this year we can start to take the W's. I think people maybe this year maybe take the mask thing a little more serious. Hopefully. But as far as the political stuff, like the Capitol shit, that's the thing. I don't even know, because I'll be honest. I was thinking the day of like Joe Biden's inauguration, I'm keeping the buck. I thought shit was gonna be a fucking raid or some shit was gonna happen. Because we saw the security at the Capitol. I was like, shit, niggas would have probably ran up on Joe Biden at his inauguration. And I wouldn't even be surprised if that happened. That's what I thought was gonna happen. If the thing
Man,
happened. But
all that,
it didn't.
all that was just
didn't.
some crazy. The white
Yeah.
people just
It didn't. And I'm glad it didn't happen, but I thought it would happen. But it didn't. It could have happened, but it didn't. So as far as politics go, I can't really predict how it's gonna go. But all I'm gonna say is I think it's gonna be way better than last year. New president, new year. New president, new year.
Don't mean nothing. Joe Biden's no better, so
Yeah, I'm not saying better, but new president, new year. I'm gonna give them a chance, see what they can do.
They always put some fuck nigga in there, so no matter. Zone Nation, salute everybody that just came in.
What's up, Zone Nation? For the longest time, I did not know this dude Zone Nation had a channel, and I started getting them notifications, and he was tagging me, Swag Kage, Tyler, and asking.
I'll be popping up every time I every chance I get. So.
Yeah, after I was trying to look for his channel and stuff in his bio. Zil Nation, you should put your link to your channel in your Twitter bio. Just saying.
Yeah. What up, Butch? Salute. Well, I saw your comment. I'm gonna check my Streamlabs in a little bit. I gotta re-download shit. Still re-download the app and shit.
2021 still using StreamYard, huh?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately. So Google Hangouts or whatever comes back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got weird on that Google Hangout.
But I like StreamYards, man. It's like easy. I can set up my own shit. See what I'm saying? I just want to get rid of this fucking nut ass watermark that fucking StreamYard shit. That shit's like bugging the fuck out of me. But whatever. I ain't trying to pay the $20 a month, bro. Fuck that noise. $10 is a month. All y'all get.
A-Rock says, spend that money, Purp. Shit.
Yeah,
You want some?
yeah,
I'll put
right,
on your phone. Put on your tab.
Hey, my nigga, high risk, high reward, my nigga.
A-Rag, A-Rag, you gonna put on your tab?
He wants to see you shake it. He's trying to throw that money at you.
Oh, hey, Purp. I'm not done yet. I'm on episode 9 of season 5 of The Wire. Why they do Omar like that, bruh?
Hey, man, Omar is a gangster, man.
No, I like Omar. Why they let him? They took him out like that, bro. I was hella mad. I was like, what the fuck? Omar really went out like that? Damn.
When that first like happened and shit, yeah, that was very controversial. Very controversial.
I mean, I thought they was gonna make it. I thought he was gonna get like a more dramatic type of way out. Because if you notice in the show, a lot of people do get off. They get off just like pretty quickly. Like who's that character? The light skinned dude that shot Michael B. Jordan's character. Forgot his name.
Draw a blank, huh? What is that?
It was a light skinned dude that was always holding the stoop. He switched from Streaker to Avon, then to Marlo. He stayed consistent from season 1 to season 5.
Was it Michael?
It wasn't. No, Michael B. Jordan died in season 1.
No, okay, no.
It was the guy that shot Michael B. Jordan's character, the light skinned dude.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I watched The Wire though, bro. So it's like a blur.
But you know, he was a consistent character from season 1, the one that shot Michael B. Jordan's character in season 1, and he got off pretty quickly. That's what I was noticing from the show. Like people just getting dropped. Like favorite characters that you would like Streaker, they offed him.
Damn, that seems kind of fire.
It wasn't really dramatic. They just offed him. I was like, damn. And I liked the character too. I was like, damn, they just killed this nigga like that quick.
Snoop's one of my favorite characters. I fuck with her.
High risks, though, you know, high risks, stakes. That sounds interesting. Anybody can die at any moment.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Tyler? How you been, bro?
I'll be good. I'm just chilling. Good to be here.
I see you out here on these YouTube streets killing it, getting them views.
Just doing what I can.
What you got coming up?
Coming up? Nothing really. Tomorrow we got WandaVision, so you know.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that.
Game stream here and there.
True. Hey, it's like you said you just doing the school shit and whatnot.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, college, work, etc. Progression.
Leveling up. I feel you.
I got to, bro. Hey, man.
Yeah, I saw Uzi.
All I got is my legacy.
Bro, hey, look, Purp, I like Uzi, but that shit is ugly, my nigga. You look like Vision.
Oh, yeah. I saw that shit, bro. He puts a diamond on his fork. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
All he's doing is cutting more blood circulation to his brain. So he just made himself dumber.
God damn, bro. That shit is that shit is ugly, bro. And he posted not too long ago saying it can kill him if not removed correctly. Like if it gets slightly
vision, bro.
If it gets slightly damaged in any type of way, he can easily die. I'm like,
this nigga's vision. So if my nigga come up like Thanos, he tries to remove that shit, he can actually die like Vision.
Yeah, like he got a cert. I don't know how he got that. He did it, but he can't. He probably can't even stage dive anymore.
Did he say why he did it?
Nah, he probably just did it to do it.
Yeah, these rappers always looking for something to make them unique, keep the fans, you know, engaged. Shit, crazy, man.
And he is unique for that. I don't know nobody else with a diamond and it's surgically implanted in their head. Not even Marilyn Manson got that.
Yeah, that's how you know you got money, bro. When you could just do shit like that.
That shit was.
No, but you're just throwing money away. Like it's kind of distasteful, you know.
Yeah, that's what you do, man.
Cause like all y'all niggas got money, y'all spending on some bullshit. But hey, I guess.
If I had the money, I'll buy a monkey. I'll be on my Fresh Montana shit. Just have a whole fucking petting zoo and shit. Fucking animals.
I'll buy me a fucking gorilla. Put a suit on that nigga. Tell him protect my house. Be my bodyguard and shit. I would buy it.
What you got, gorilla or bear?
I'll take a gorilla.
Over the bear?
Bears, they can be a bigger risk. Gorillas
gorillas get wrecked by leopards, right?
Yeah.
So
you know what also is getting destroyed by a gorilla? A lizard.
Nah.
You mean I think the animal you're referring to is a gecko.
Yeah.
You know.
The gecko, oversized gecko.
Hey, let me say this now. If Kong is actually fighting Mechagodzilla during the movie, it doesn't count. If it ain't really Godzilla, then it doesn't count.
Nah, my nigga, you can't rearrange our bet status.
Nah, nigga. What's wrong with Godzilla, not Mechagodzilla versus Kong. I did not agree to that shit. I agreed to Godzilla.
If that happens,
now you switching up the rules. Tight.
I mean, I think they're gonna fight, but I think it's gonna be like some bullshit last minute fight where Godzilla's confused, like, nigga, why you fighting me and shit? And then Kong is like, oh, I've been fighting this other nigga. I thought he was you. Nigga, that ain't me. Oh, let's body this nigga. Boom. It's gonna be some shit like
they're gonna shake hands, bro. They're gonna dap.
It's gonna be confusion. It's gonna be a confusion.
Do they have some like high level 3D printer or some shit? Cause how do you get enough skin tissue or scales from previous battles to?
I seen some theories that like you remember I forget if it was the first one that they found the old like Godzilla like skeleton and shit and they're gonna use that and mix that with like King Ghidorah's head and all that shit and whatnot. But
You can't. I'm not. No,
you gotta not
I
use logic
understand.
when watching
I
these shits.
understand science, but you can't just take bones in a nigga's head. Yes, you have DNA, but you still have. You need a mother to grow that. Like, who are you gonna put the embryo? You just gonna grow that shit out? Hey, bro, that shit sound weird, man. Y'all don't even know the anatomy of these titans, bro. Yeah, turn our brain off. You right.
Yeah, man. Godzilla vs Kong. What else we got this month? Tom and Jerry. I don't know who gives a fuck about that, but
Hey, don't disrespect Tom and Jerry, bro. Real shit.
I'm
That
gonna
I'm
shit
just
watch
better
it.
saying.
than.
I'm gonna watch
I'm
it.
just
It's not
saying. Like
like
I like the old school. I like the
Hey,
old school.
yeah, that shit better than
Tom and Jerry.
SpongeBob. I remember y'all niggas picked SpongeBob over that shit one times on One Has to Go. Whew. Man,
Yeah,
Tom and Jerry's a
SpongeBob whack.
classic, man.
What up, Squeezy?
what it do, Squeezy.
So yeah,
Squeeze.
like I said, like if anybody, I'll give it to the audience. You know what I'm saying, the chat. You know what I'm saying. Y'all pick the topics. You know what I'm
Yeah, shit.
saying.
What's
I don't
relevant
feel
right
like
now?
making no topics. So
WandaVision, Snyder, and Attack on Titan, right? That's the only three relevant
Hey,
shit,
can I
right?
say something real quick? Swag. Let me
Yeah.
say you might agree with me on this.
Mm.
I said this in chat. I said, I noticed how people is accepting Wanda's bullshit magic, but didn't give Wonder Woman that same slack.
Hey, bro. Hey,
hey
bro.
man, that's how it is. That's how it's always been, bro.
Yeah, bro. That energy's not. We already know what time it is, bro. Hey, but
Hey,
we will
it's just
continue.
something
We'll
I
let the show
noticed. Y'all.
finish.
It's just something I noticed.
Mm.
I just noticed it. It's all good. You know,
Oh, I
WandaVision
noticed
isn't.
something too. That Asian, he's a trash actor. I'm sorry, he's trash. The Asian kid, what's his name? Mr. Wu?
Mr. Wu,
Yeah.
Lang?
that's so fucking racist, bro. Like
Bro, I know. I
you
legit,
could
bro.
call him
I'm not
like
even trying
Billy
to
or
be racist.
something.
No, I really think like is his name not Mr. Wu? Or is he
Yeah,
Lang? Bro, I'm not even trying to. I'm not trying to be racist.
yeah, it's Wu. It's Jimmy Woo.
It's the
Is it
woo.
really? Is it?
Yeah, it's Woo.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
forgot his
Mr.
name.
Wu.
He was in Ant-Man too. I forgot about his character.
So he's really bad at, bro. He's acting like it's not horrible, but like you could tell that like there's a camera kind of look at him and he's like in a scene. It doesn't feel authentic. I don't know.
That's why I
But yeah,
said
that's
I don't really fuck with episode 4 like that, like everybody else did. I don't really fuck with it.
You
You don't
didn't
like
fuck with
episode 4?
none of the episodes.
I just didn't really care. I liked episode 1, 2, and 3, but there's just like this fourth one, kind of like I was like, I don't really need this.
For real?
what
You
was the
like one
episode where he got the gum
That
inside
was
him?
episode 2.
Which one was that?
episode?
That's probably the worst episode. That's probably the worst one.
Like
The
I
I mean,
just
best one
don't
is
care
probably
for like what was like it was cool, yeah, seeing the snap and shit and I was like, bro, but I don't think it was
I
needed
liked
in
episode one, bro.
Wanda's show.
It just wasn't funny. I liked episode
Uh,
one the best though. I think.
I don't know. I don't really
yeah, I
care.
think
Like I'm not
that's
invested in like Monica Rambeau's character. Like I don't really care for a character. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
you would have introduced her somewhere else, like Captain Marvel 2 or something like that, yeah, maybe. But I don't know. This didn't
Now,
do it for me.
what about the tweet that? Or was it a tweet? Was it just an interview quote? But yeah, Wanda saying there's a cameo on the same level as Luke Skywalker
I don't even know what
that's
that
coming very
means.
soon.
I
I mean, it's
I
the
know
same
what
height
it
level.
is. I know what it is, but I'm not sure if
I do. Wait,
the
wait, wait.
second
Kid, text me. Text me it.
I saw a
I'm
leak,
willing to
and it
bet
ain't that.
that it's
It ain't
just
that
Doctor
tight.
Strange.
Tyler, what were you saying? You're kind of low.
I saw a leak, and it ain't that tight.
Bruh, I saw this. I think we're all talking about the same shit.
It's probably
yeah,
Doctor Strange.
it's swag.
The leak
I'm a
was
switch.
tight, but it ain't like.
Yeah, I saw a leak too.
But it ain't that. Ain't on a.
I saw 2 leaks, in fact, but one of them is obvious. So
But that's what I said. Like people talk about these leaks, but I could have swore like before the show came, or like during before like they were starting to talk about the show that they were going to talk about these characters popping up. Like so, it's really not a spoiler. I don't know.
oh,
Well,
K
I
we already
mean,
knew that. I guess you don't
yeah,
know it, K Dot. Shit.
is that the one you're talking about? Because that's what I'm
No,
talking
that
about.
we already knew that shit, bro.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah. All right,
what
now
Andy said?
I mean, because
Yeah.
well, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I don't think Elizabeth Olsen is talking about another cameo. I'm thinking she's talking about the cameo that we all know about. But that
Mm.
cameo that she's talking about still will not rival Luke. Because from what I've seen from some people was crying when they saw Luke come back, like in that fashion. You
Like
ain't
A
gonna,
Rock.
you're not gonna get that with whatever WandaVision is about to do. That's not to say the character that's coming is bad. I think he's better than the other trash nigga, but
Mm.
it's not gonna be on the same level as Luke. Luke brought people to tears because we
I
haven't
don't know
seen
why.
that
I
in
mean,
like.
my niggas cry about Star Wars every day sometime, man. Like niggas
I
cry
don't know
over that
why.
shit, man.
Hey, I mean, what was that episode 8 where I haven't cried. I don't cry for Star Wars, but that episode 8, low key almost did kind of make me tear up just a little bit. It was mainly the Baby Yoda and Mando scene when Mando had to give uh, Baby Yoda permission to leave.
Mm.
It was that moment. Like the acting was really good, very emotional, and you know he's a cute little green nigga, and I was like, damn, he leaving and shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leaving this
Squeezy.
shit.
I saw that Resident Evil character, that tall chick. She like fucking 8 foot,
Let me get
with
that
big ass
picture. I
titties.
got you, bro.
She got big ass titties.
I got you, bro. Look at that picture.
Yeah, she don't even look demonic, like or anything, or like a creature. She's just a hot, tall lady.
She's a vampire.
I mean, I don't know when Resident Evil jumped to vampires and shit.
I don't think it's totally because it's a lady. Because I feel like if it was a man that looked just as good, it wouldn't be as
Pause.
effective. But the woman does add to it not being that scary. I think it's just because how proper she looks. You know?
Well, it is a Japanese. Capcom is a Japanese company. You know, they like to make their women pop.
Yeah, they make their females look like actual females. You know what I'm saying?
Like give them, you know, big ass titties. Purp, if you
Oh,
can share my screen real quick.
gotcha.
Dang.
Titties.
She
Yo,
got
yo.
she got big bosoms.
God dang, she got them Cat Denny titties. Shit. And she over 8 foot. And it's like eight.
Pale as fuck though. She looked that. That's that graveyard pussy though. I don't know if you want to hit that though.
Oh, I can't. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I can't. Oh, shit.
I mean, they always. My problem with the Resident Evil games, like lately, is that they kind of rely too much on jump scares. You know, so that's primarily is
Yeah,
going to be what's going to scare you throughout the game.
Well, in
it's
this
rare
one,
to get actually. It's rare to see like an actual good like horror game like that. Like the last one that like
The
made me
problem
feel
is,
unsettled was like the fear games.
I feel
The
like the
fear
problem, in
games.
my opinion, is like once you start, it can be scary, but as you progress, you get better weapons, same enemy types. It kind of it becomes easier for you to play, so then you don't really get scared. You know. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they should keep you at that same weak level throughout the entire just helpless nigga. Can't do shit. Just be smart, you know, throughout the entire game. But
That's why they be trying to push that like with VR and shit with the Resident Evil games.
yeah,
For
these
as
games are
far as
not,
like
bro. These
7 to
games
8.
are they're not hard no more, bro. I remember the old Resident Evil games is a one shot kill. You know,
Mm-hmm.
now these niggas actually bite you, like they literally bite you, like they grapple you and bite you, and you still live.
Shouts to X, yo. Shouts to X. Once again. But yeah, it's just like yeah, it's like the more that goes into these games and shit and whatnot, the more casual, because gaming has become more and more casual. It's not really like, yeah, you do still have like the
I like to
hardcore
differ.
type games and stuff like that
A lot
that
of
actually
games like
got like
COD,
skill. So what?
fighters, and a lot of games like Call of Duty fighters, and also Fortnite, and very
Hmm.
open, you know, just open world online PvP type games have gained a lot of traction throughout the years, and these people get paid handsomely, to compete in tournaments. Some of them
Yeah,
makes more. Some of them make more than rappers, bro. Like it's crazy. There's really
that's
an
wild.
avenue in that.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like niggas like Ninja, like they good at Fortnite, but they trash in other games. Like,
And you see that nigga girl too,
nah,
bro. I'm just saying, man. If it wasn't for that fame, some of these niggas, man. But they're living their best life though, man. It's crazy, man. The next big competitive game, I'm going crazy. Fuck that shit. I
so
didn't
we
really
got
mess with
Battlefield
Fortnite like
5,
that.
and Battlefield 6. That's gonna be the next one.
I prefer Call of Duty.
Mm, that shit's too casual.
Nah, bro.
That's too casual. That
Nah.
shit don't take no skill.
Casual would mean like the game purposely gives you advantages to
Yeah, the
make it
Call of Duty
easier
always
for
gives
you.
you an advantage.
Mm.
Their
I mean,
skill,
it
their
depends which Call of
Definitely
matchmaking
Duty.
13 and
is still
32.
trash.
So,
Yeah,
Like
it
that
depends
whole
which Call of Duty.
You said what?
It depends which Call of Duties. Are you talking about the ones that got add-ons and like you can pay to have this special equipped weapon?
Yeah. Like the last Call of Duty I enjoyed was probably like Black Ops 2.
It's funny. Yeah, Black Ops. Whew, hey, Purp, I agree with you. Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty game of all time.
it
You can
is.
Like
argue it
none of
with
these
Black Ops
new
1 too.
like there hasn't been any good Call of Duty games from last gen, or even I don't even think that they're gonna be for this generation. I feel like they're just gonna be remaking games and shit. Like gonna
Tyler, you
remake
played the newest one, right? Which one is it? What's it called?
Cold
Black
War.
Ops 3?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Cold
no,
War.
Cold War.
Yeah, what's your
Cold War
thoughts
is
on that? Like,
terrible.
where would you rank it upon the Call of Duty games?
I'll put it right next to
Uh,
Ghost.
they're all
Whew,
equal
that's
except for
bad.
Black Ops 2.
Mm,
I put
Ghost is
Cold
trash.
War
Ghost
that
is
right next to
actually.
Ghost
yeah,
because
that's that's
that's a
that's
Black
bad,
Ops game. Black
I
Ops
wouldn't.
games are usually are pretty dope, but
bro.
I
You
wouldn't
like
put it. I
Ghost?
wouldn't put nothing next to Ghost.
Yeah, that's trash, bro.
you say you
Ghost
like
is
Ghost, Tyler?
No,
No,
Ghost
I
is
don't think
weird.
anything deserves to be next to Ghost.
yeah, that's really bad, bro. Like, fuck.
That made me was like, yo, that made me want to quit Call of Duty. Straight up.
Yeah,
Like the only Call of Duty I haven't played was like was it Infinite Warfare?
yeah. I don't hate Advanced Warfare that much, man.
Advanced Warfare was fun. That was fun.
It's not the best, especially with the online mode, but
Mm.
it's not as
I
bad
mean,
as
I
people say.
yeah, World War II is one of my favorites. It played very fast. I like it compared
It
to
got
World
old
at War.
quick. That shit got old quick
Yeah,
though.
I don't know. It just for some reason I like the way the old weapons used to work, the way they was firing and stuff. My favorite weapon to use was that MP40. I was going in with that MP40.
Yeah, Ghost was terrible. Yo. That was like, oh my god, I'm surprised how long I played that shit, dog.
Yeah, man.
Bro, they had to compensate for zombies with aliens, and them aliens was trash. Niggas was tiny little dogs and shit. The fuck these aliens and shit.
That was the time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give Battlefield a try. It's like, yeah, I've been missing out because people are still playing Battlefield 4. Them servers are still live.
Are people still playing Halo?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Tight.
well, I see what you try to do there.
I ain't
Ain't
do
gonna work.
shit, bro. I'm asking a question.
Modern Warfare 3 was
Shit
trash. I
trash,
ain't like
nigga.
that.
What?
Modern Warfare 3, I ain't like that shit.
Ain't Modern Warfare 3 the iconic plane sequence where you have to rush through this plane and kill all the people in time to save the hostage? That shit iconic, bro. It has a lot of great
No,
action.
no.
The
Or you
weapons were
think about the
tight.
airport, Joe?
No, I'm talking about that iconic, like the super hard mission of like in all of Call of Duty history, where you have like 1 minute to rush through a plane, and sometimes you levitate and you have to kill people and reach the hostage before she dies. You don't play through that sequence?
Mm, I don't
Yeah,
remember
you
it.
tripping, bro. Captain Price, all the Modern Warfare games are actually they're all tight to me. None of them are bad.
Yeah,
That,
I like the story of the Modern Warfare. I like them more than Black Ops.
that Battlefield 1 was lit. I like that shit. That shit was fucking fire. Shooting niggas with muskets and shit.
Which brings me to the point. You talk about story, right? And when we grade and criticize and critique all these games, right? How much percentage of importance do we put on the story, and how much do we put on the gameplay and mechanics? Because a lot of Call of Duty games can have excellent gameplay and mechanics and online features, but the stories could be trash, right? And people call the whole game
Mm-hmm.
trash. Or it can be the opposite. Great story, trash mechanics.
Like I
Um,
said, yeah, it depends on the game. Like for me, Call of Duty, I don't play none of the campaigns and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just go straight to the multiplayer. I don't even fuck around. Um, but other games, that's all subjective. You know, like
well, for me, okay.
like give you an example like Kingdom Hearts. It's not gonna be for everybody, but I feel like gameplay wise, it's fun as hell to keep you like investing, keep playing because each world kind of like feels like you're playing something completely different, like a different game and
Yeah.
stuff. But the story is that's up in the air because some people, it's not like a easy story to follow. It's definitely very it can be confusing at times, but
You say Mass Effect X wasn't like Andromeda trash. I don't remember playing it, but I
Um,
remember it got bad reviews.
I mean, I'll say
I like
this.
what Mass Effect was doing, like, as far as like shit you do in the first game will affect you in the second game, that type of shit. I wish they would do that more. They
Like
should kind of do
Telltale.
that more.
Oh, so basically your progress from the second game transition over.
Yeah, I feel like they should do that more with games because that would make it more interesting to like play
Yeah.
a sequel or
Well, the thing about that is that it's really like I only know a few games that do that. It's like Witcher 3 is really only RPGs that really do that, that try to do that. Transition your data from the last game to the third to make it feel cohesive. You know,
Mhm.
a lot of games aren't really built to do that,
Yeah.
but mainly RPG games are built to do that. But even a lot of RPG games don't do that. It's a rare few that stay consistent. Let you trade over
Hmm.
data. You know, it's like whatever you
Right.
did in the second game, and you start your third game, it will detect your save data from the second game, and the game would change based around your experience of the second game. It'll work
Yeah.
off that.
Yeah, man.
Some
I
games
really
have
think that's what they should start doing. Like
I
that
mean, a
would
lot
make
of games claim, "Oh, your decisions affect the story and the outcome of," but really, it'd be only like two major decisions, and some of them be at the end of the
yeah.
game. Like kill this person or
I mean,
sacrifice.
I, f- I feel like that will really because like a lot of these games aren't like they say they're next gen, but it's just like all that is next gen about them is like all they're more polished games. They make look more realistic, but like they're not that immersive. Like doing something like that would make it more immersive, making it more next gen. Like what I'm saying,
Speaking of
like
next gen,
have more games that like maybe have. I know some games like State of Decay they got like permadeath. So like if your character dies or whatever, then you gotta start all over with some new shit. Like make it challenging.
what who here played Cyberpunk?
I ain't play that shit.
I ain't play that shit, man. I ain't.
Just a little
I'm
bit.
glad they took it off. I'm glad
What
they
up,
took it off the
Ashley?
place.
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
hey, hey, hey.
First time
How
on the
are
Purp
you?
show.
Yes. Hi, how are you? How's
Hello.
everybody?
I'm alright. How are you?
What's good?
Hi, how are you?
We good.
So what are we
Well,
talking about?
I
Talking
mean,
about video
Tyler's playing
games.
it. I think Tyler's the only one playing it. Tyler, did you finish it? Cyberpunk?
Nah.
You dropped that shit.
Yeah, them bugs.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I was telling people, hey man, don't get that shit. I knew that shit was gonna be overhyped, and guess what? That shit failed. I'm glad I steered clear of that
Hey man, you
shit.
Yeah,
be hey
they
man, you
they
be hey
they
man.
they
I ain't gonna
straight
lie, you
lied to
be
the
K. Dot
customers and
Thomas.
shit.
K. Dot Thomas, bro. K. Dot Thomas. I
you
K.
be
Come
Dot
thinking a
on,
lot of
man.
Thomas.
shit gonna be trash,
I won't
bro.
say all that.
No, you're
I K. Dot
pessimistic
Thomas
shit.
that shit. I told y'all don't overhype that shit. Guess what? Shit crashed, and they won't fix the game until 2022. Gosh
Hey,
dang.
K we still waiting for you to get Cold War. What's up?
Man, nigga, my fingers and shit damaged and
Yeah,
shit.
all right,
Virgo don't want.
nigga. You did say his fingers.
Virgo don't want this smoke. Oh, trash Virgo in Cold War. He lucky my fingers get injured. Shit. He lucky.
That shit funny as hell. Yeah, man. Chat. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no topics.
Facts, Tony. I gotta hit up Feige, bro. I remember
I
talking
got
about
his
how they
number.
show
I
Wakanda
can give
show.
you. I can give you his number. Okay. No, me and Kev are tight. Right.
What up, kid?
He watched your video. He saw what you had to say. Tell
KO
him what you
against man.
said. Tell him what you said. Tell him what you said though, for real. About Wakanda.
What's up, B?
No, brother died on the stream. He was talking about it. His stream, was it your channel or was it MSK's channel? I can't remember.
Talking about what?
When you were talking about the Wakanda show.
Oh yeah, it was MSK stream. I
Yeah.
said they should do a Wakanda show before Black Panther 2, or they're doing it after, but
Okay.
I guess you can say it's prediction, but I said they
Yes, it
should do it.
was.
So yeah, K. Damas. Tight.
He said it.
They're not doing it. They're not doing it before
Uh,
like I wanted them to do, but they're doing it after, and
Uh,
I'm down for it.
we might as well talk about that, like the Wakanda series. I think personally, I think they should do T'Challa's pops. We could get like
I
saying
think
him in
so.
his
Yeah.
prime. We could finally get like a Black Panther.
So
We
we're
probably
getting a
see him.
Killmonger show. Are we
You
getting
said
a
what?
Killmonger show that's separate from the Wakanda show?
I think so. Yeah,
All
I think
right.
It
it
might
was
be
that'd be
still
a
weird.
connections, like, because it'll be more of a prequel of a story. But I like that
Mm.
idea. But even if they did, because I know they said that they were thinking that, he's not just he's doing several MCU projects and other projects outside the MCU. So he could, essentially develop one show where it's a complete prequel and one that maybe focuses, on Mbaku or something else, that's
Yeah,
more present day, but somehow it all
Mbaku.
connects to yeah, I mean my horrible accent.
No, it's a funny name.
I was thinking they probably sounds even worse coming my country, but so that would be great. I think I don't know, but I
I'm
like the
thinking
prequel
about.
idea. I do
I'm
like that
thinking like, yo, this is probably gonna be like Disney Plus's Game of Thrones, Black version
because you
with
can see the brothers.
minus the blood and shit.
You can see both brothers, the one over here in the States who's, there to, aid his country. He
Mm.
comes and he sees things differently. So, like, that whole
Man, it's a powerful story,
duality
man.
would be tight. Like, I would love to see that show.
Yeah.
I
Like,
forget
I
where I
want to
heard it.
see that. And if they don't do that, I'll be bummed. So,
Yeah,
I
like, I
forget.
feel like they need to do that. That would be
like
so
you
tight.
can like
I'm
Jody was
getting
kind
the
of
hype
saying.
just thinking of it. Yeah,
You could
I agree.
show him as a child accepting Wakanda, wanting to be Wakandan, right? Because he still has that
Yeah.
heritage. But then as he goes
Big
through
bro
life, he's
salute.
like, man, what has Wakanda ever done for me? Right? He grows up in the hood. Then he proclaims himself and identifies himself as a hood nigga from the Bronx, or
Yeah.
wherever he was.
Yeah.
That would be a good story, man. I like to see that.
I think so too. I really want that to happen, and if it doesn't, I'll be so bummed. Like that would have been a good show. Like, give us another one too, but that
Damn.
would be tight. I feel like that and Ryan Coogler like being over that whole thing. That shit would be so freaking tight. I'm hyped
I
just thinking
forget.
about how tight would that be. That would be epic.
I forget.
Tight.
Where I heard this shit, but like I thought this would be a good idea too. Like have an anthology series, just have all bunch of different stories from
Yeah,
Wakanda
that
and
would be
stuff
tight.
like
Oh, yeah,
that.
different tribes, right? The
Mm.
Arabi. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to attempt that. But all them different tribes in the north and the south, west,
That'd
all
be
that. That'll be
tight.
tight.
Bata tribe.
They really
Since
need to,
the
because
Corona outbreak,
this is a criticism I have for Black Panther the movie. Um, I really want to see the superiority and the advancements of Wakanda. You don't have to do it like, damn, we better than all you niggas, but you could just do it like to show what we can be. In comparison to the Black American
Yeah,
counterparts.
yeah. Show that they got the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
You
Let's
know,
share it. So we got the cure for cancer.
right?
And the fight sequences need to be better, this time around. And the CGI, they need to they need to, put the money into it because that just,
you know what's crazy? This show,
it's
this
a good
show,
movie, but it's not a perfect movie. It's got its issues, but it's a good
yeah.
movie. But
You
yeah,
know what's crazy?
it's
This
got
show
problems.
may well have better CGI than the movie. because they have so much more
Yeah,
faith
it
in
might.
it.
Oh, it will. It will.
Yeah, it will. It will. And then just because of like what they've done with WandaVision, anything moving forward, I think that Marvel's going to have faith in it and going to put the money in to back it and make it, bigger than the last thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like WandaVision's tight and I like it, but I can't. The one that I really want to see is Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, y'all think I'm hyped for this? Wait till that comes
Yeah,
out. Is that
exactly. Like I
and
feel
Mm.
then
like
like that is my like I cannot wait to see that. Sorry, like
that's what I
that
said. I
like
feel
that's
like
what I'm
they
saying.
should
Since
have.
that hype train is high right now, this
I feel
this
like
like Falcon Winter Soldier is my shit. I can't wait to see it.
And nobody
I feel
hyped for
like they
Loki
should have
Loki.
too.
started. They
And
should have
I'm hyped for
started with.
Loki too.
They should have started with Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then gave
That
us
was the
Wonder.
plan. That was the
Yeah.
plan. And then what happened? Falcon and Winter Soldier had to. They both had to stop production, right? WandaVision had gotten pretty long far in the process because things were running so smoothly, like on set, that they were just, moving, progressing quickly. Over here, Falcon and Winter Soldier, they had basically finished the whole season,
Mm-hmm.
and then the world was on fire, pandemic, all this happened, right? So then they had
Right.
to go back because they had a virus that was spreading. That was part of their plot line. They had to go back and rewrite that because they felt it wasn't insensitive
Fuck.
for the time that we were in. So
Spooky.
that's why that had to stop production. On that, they had to go back and do the rewrites of the script. Then they had to go back and reshoot that whole thing. So that's
Right.
why WandaVision that was supposed to come out January of 2020, right?
Yeah.
And we were going to get Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We were supposed to come. That was going to come in August, and then everything just went, upside down because they had to do all these rewrites and these rescript, all this and reshoots. So that's why
Yeah.
WandaVision led, and
I
that's why Falcon and the Winter Soldier is now the one in the middle. But
I
I think
hope.
it would have been a better lead too, because then people might have been a little bit more, the people who are a little leery of what WandaVision is, they might have been a little bit more willing to, deal
Uh-huh.
with it because of what they just got from Falcon and Winter Soldier, because you know what you're
Right.
going to get. That's going
I
to be
want.
ground and pound spy. There's going to be some spy shit. There's going to be even some underlying deep shit that makes you think about the Tuskegee Airmen, because what they're talking about from Truth, the comic book, with the stuff they're going to be doing with Falcon, that shit is going to be tight if they do it right. That is a great comic book. So like, and then just like the story, like what is Zemo doing, and like this is the Winter Soldier, he's tight. It just like everything about it and the fight sequences, like all of it, just looks dope. I wanted to see it first.
I
Yeah.
want to
Sorry.
I just
go ahead.
hope
I have,
eventually. I just
I
hope
have a question.
eventually that like Disney and Marvel
No, nigga, I'm next.
like kind of do both. Just have shows that you put out that you just put out all the episodes, and then you have your weekly stuff. Keep people. Because I think they could do both. It's just like I feel like Wanda would be better to binge, and then while that's going on, like people could watch it at their own pace, and you still got Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then maybe you could put Loki out all at once, and then kind of like pick and choose and stuff. But
I want to
probably
address.
eventually they'll get
I
there.
want to address a point she made about the plot involving some sort of virus. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the original plot and story for Civil War was actually, in fact,
Yeah.
you can correct me, but it was actually, in fact, him dealing with a virus caused by Zemo. It was gonna be a solo movie, and it was just a virus that made the world go crazy. And it's interesting seeing them so many years later still using that plot point, but with something else.
I
That's
know.
what that's kind of I like that about Marvel, that things don't completely just disappear out of their thought. Like once they have an idea and they don't get the chance to do it initially, they still do it through some other methods. So that's kind of
And
cool to see.
and we have to think about what it would have looked like, because I mean, we're getting something different, but I'm sure it's still gonna be dope. But I kind of wish I could
I
have
don't.
seen what this other thing was gonna be, because it makes me curious what was happening, and I'm
I just hope they don't
make some guesses about that and see
I hope they
what
just
it
don't
is.
get too crazy with the messing with the timelines and time travel and all that shit and just
I
multiverses, because that
think
could get
I
messy.
think okay, when it comes to time travel, we know in Loki that the time variance is coming, right? And what does the time variance do? Time variance polices time. So I feel like, yeah, we know we're going to get a time traveling villain in Kang the Conqueror because he's coming in Ant-Man 3, in the quantum realm of what is the freaking Mania or whatever that movie?
Quantumania.
I can't like it sounds so stupid to me. Okay, that freaking title, Quantum Mania. Okay, guys, that's the title.
Hey,
that's the freaking title of Ant-Man 3, and we're gonna get Kang the Conqueror in this movie. Think about that. That scares me a little bit. Because Jason Majors,
is Ant-Man gonna wreck Kang the Conqueror? That'd be funny.
No, I don't think. I feel like he's gonna move on after that movie and be unscathed, right? I feel like that's what they're trying to like lead up to, is like building these villains up, and because he kind of, Kevin Feige kind of alluded to that he's kind of more trying to, build the villains up, because what is the biggest problems within the MCU is the villains. They're very one-dimensional. You don't have dynamic villains that you should, even in some of the DC stuff, like he was horrible.
All right, Squeezy.
In BVS, but the whack Lex Luthor was more developed than some of MCU villains.
Nah.
Horrible decisions, yes. Horrible
I know MCU
decisions.
got trash villains, but
wrong decision. Malik, I'm not talking about ability. I'm talking about when I think about Thor: The Dark World. Okay, dude, that is some horrible one-dimensional villain, basic level stuff. And I'm not saying that Jesse that Luke's that he was good. I can't even talk. I'm getting tongue-tied. Is good, guys. I'm saying he is trash, but I don't know. This over here is below that. Okay.
Did the guy from Thor like resemble? Because I don't read the Thor comics like that. Did he resemble a bit of the character from the comics, or was he like completely different? Because that's Lex Luthor. There's no like grain of like resemblance.
I know it's like I know what you're saying. No, I mean, but yeah. But very one-dimensional. Like his motivations were, not right, and the things that he was doing. It was just the whole story and the chemistry. The whole movie is just horrible. Okay, and then the villain is just one-dimensional, and you don't even care about him at all, right? And then like you just have this and then Jane has got this reality in her body, and that's what he fucking wants. It's so stupid. Okay.
It's a very boring movie too.
It's a very dumb, boring movie, and the worst thing a movie can do to me is bore me, and I freaking hate that movie. Okay, Malik is horrible. He is horrible in that movie. Horrible. It's like it's bad. It's bad. Yes, I
have a question.
Yeah.
So, let's just pretend WandaVision is done right. How do you think? Because how do you think WandaVision is going to end?
How do I think it's going to end?
Everybody die.
I just want to ask.
Oh, I'm glad you asked this.
It's going to lead to my next question.
Well, I know that. Well, we know obviously. See, I don't want to like, because I feel like everything I say is like a kind of like. Everybody thinks, oh, you just read spoilers. No, motherfuckers. Don't just do that. Like, I come up with freaking theories and I have thoughts, and then some of the times that shit is true. That's it. Okay? I see things after I already talked about who this person that you all were talking about earlier. I was listening to you in my carsies, in the car. And I don't agree with that. She's talking about Quicksilver. I feel like it's somebody else, and that's just what people are thinking. I don't think it's about that whole situation. And I think it just messed up.
I think it is Quicksilver.
No, I don't.
I have a theory.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that, because like if that's what she's saying, then that's a really dumb thing to say. And I'm gonna be like, Elizabeth Olsen, you are really dumb if that's what you're saying right now. Like that's just a dumb thing to say to me. Like, and that might be harsh, but that's just really stupid. Why would you say that? If you're
She don't
comparing
watch
this,
Popcorn Planet. She don't know people know.
Vision,
if she's
Wanda, who's doing
comparing
this?
this to this, like, how are you comparing? How do you compare Luke Skywalker
It's
to
her
this?
show.
She
She's hyped.
Hey, she's in
Hey,
an alternate
hey,
reality.
hey, she doesn't know that we know. She doesn't know that we know.
No,
I don't
Kayla,
She
know.
thinks we
I
don't
feel
know what
like
she.
that's. I feel like it's pretty silly. It's pretty silly,
That came out
guys.
worse than I meant it, but I just meant she don't watch. I'm sure she don't watch YouTube.
no,
like
she.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, Zack Snyder watches. Right, all these niggas watch. I'm convinced. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think she cares too much about what the critics think about her. Man, now
No,
that she
no,
got a
no,
show,
no,
she
no,
probably
no. I mean,
mean, she's never
great
been
in the
pressed.
show. I mean, she's good. I mean, I feel, but that's just if that's what you're saying, then that's really silly. That's all I'm saying. Because like that doesn't like you should know. Like you're an actress, dude. Like you should know that is not an equivalent. Like you should know that. Like that's just like a basic thing. Like you shouldn't say
Kayla,
that.
this is how I predict
yeah.
the show ending. And this is Swag
Oh wait, I
Damas.
wasn't done.
Oh,
Okay,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
this
I
is
want to.
Swag Damas.
I want to hear both of yours because I can
Go
direct
ahead.
this question to y'all because I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
This question to be directed to both of you guys.
All right, this is Swag Damas, but feel free to wreck my shit if it doesn't come true. So I feel like they're gonna do a whole because Vision seems to be dead, right? I feel like they're gonna do a whole Vision's gonna tell Wanda, you have to let go of me. You have to let me go. You know, me being alive isn't right. You know, I wasn't blipped. I was killed, right? They'll do a whole Wanda has to get rid of, let go of Vision type shit at the end. That's what I predict.
What up, LB?
That's
What up,
super.
people?
I feel, what do I think is going to happen? I think that we all know her powers is somehow that where she's at, right? Like I said, I'm not speaking in anything that's not already aired, and we're almost to the new episode. When she tells Vision, this basic thing, he's like, we can go anywhere. And she said, no, we can't. I feel like when we're talking about the CMBR here, we're talking about that land also, and somehow it is, whether it be enhanced because it's close to Camp Lehigh and there's connections there, or if it's because of something, there's a connection between Mephisto and Agnes's character or whatever moving forward. I feel like she can only warp this reality within this specific space, right? She cannot do that outside of there. She, like I said, that's like the basic thing, right? So I feel like she's being manipulated. She might possibly have to let go of Vision. I still have some more thoughts on that. And if she does, it's not going to turn out well, right? She's going to lose it. She's going to snap. And somehow we're going to get
that's the motivation.
M scene there. And then she's going to lead into Doctor. And then we're going to see Doctor Strange in the last episode. But also, I don't want to say this thing until the episode airs because just of what we've seen, you know what I'm saying? So,
don't.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to get into that. So next week, I'll say the part that I have to what I think is going to happen just based off of that. But I just don't want to say that right now.
Hold that thought. LB. How you feel about WandaVision? How you feel about WandaVision so far, and what you expect? How's it going to end? How do you think it's going to end?
Well, the first episode I thought was funny. Like the second episode, I thought it was okay. The third one I thought was okay, but the fourth one was like when I was really, I was like, okay, here's the MCU. Like this is when I really got into it. I was like, okay, this is some phase 1 type MCU right here, and then.
Damn,
I promise y'all, I was like at the edge of my seat, like I was heavily invested. Like the previous 3 episodes, like I was just, not the third episode. I was laying on the couch. I was just laying there, like, come on, man, let's just get this over with. Let's get this over with. But the fourth one, bruh, I was sitting up. I was sitting up in the middle of the couch on the edge. I was into it. I think I'm going with Ashley. Like, I'm not that deep into it because like I didn't read the comic, but like what she was saying about Doctor Strange pulling up at the end, like that's what I think is going to happen. I still think like Vision ain't real. Like I still think he's like an illusion type thing, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I definitely know. I know for a fact. Well, no. I can't talk like that. That's that extreme stuff. But I think Strange is going to show up at the end. Like, okay, he's the only one that can fix this mess, whatever's going to happen, and that's as much as I got for that. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I didn't think it was the greatest show ever, like a lot of people on the internet was acting, but you know, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, let
And I
me
was
tell you
gonna
guys.
say we do have. Okay, and then like later, I'll like have you ask me that question again because there's some pictures that once we get to another part, just that I've noticed like on promos, like you have to look at something, and I don't want to get into that because that could be spoiler,
that's another question.
That could be a spoiler. But if you look at that, you notice something. So that's why I'm saying I feel like they're still getting a even if this Vision no longer exists, I feel like we're still going to possibly get White Vision, and that'll be a totally different type of Vision. And that won't end so well. Okay, but probably for Scarlet Witch, but you know, but we never know. I think that is a good possibility just from pictures from the promos that I've seen of Vision.
Don't y'all feel like the promos kind of show too much?
I don't watch the promos. That's why I know how Marvel does, so I avoid that stuff. That's on y'all. That y'all keep watching these promos, looking at pictures, looking at posters. Stay away from it.
I love it. I love it. I like to theorize and come up with what I think is going to happen.
I mean, if you don't, sometimes you lose interest.
I like it. That's a good. The one thing about WandaVision that's great is there's so many Easter eggs in it. There's so many things that you can see, you know, happening in the background and all around you that it's like, if you're like me, you want to be like, oh, okay, see this, what could this mean? What does that mean? Okay, that is tight about this show.
So let me ask you.
Galactus was his helmet was in episode 2.
Yeah.
So from the promos that they've shown for the previous episodes, has any of them actually like given stuff away once you've watched? He was like, oh man, they did show that in the promo. Oh, okay. Because you know Marvel's usually good at acting a certain way in their promo, but they don't really happen in the movies. Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
But, if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to watch them.
Like they don't like that bad, my nigga. I'll defend that shit.
But
I was wondering why Disney was even adding these promos because they wasn't doing this for Mandalorian. They wasn't doing no promos and stuff like promotional.
Because it's the first one. I feel like it's because it's the first one. I feel like they'll probably Falcon and Winter Soldier will have them, but maybe not as much. But yeah, I feel like it's because it's like the first show. You know, really
they need to cut out those 6
and Disney. I feel like Disney Plus is also trying to put it out there. You know, we'll have to talk about the credits. You know, at the very, very, very end of the show.
Well, I did want to ask you guys. Well, since you guys, I want to ask you guys something because I think so. How I think WandaVision may end, since Ashley does bring this up a lot. You think Wanda's being kind of manipulated into this situation, right?
Yes.
I think so.
I don't.
All right, so. All right. Well, I'm kind of running with the manipulation.
I feel like she's in control of that world. That she has control of that. Yeah. Okay, and why does she have control of that? Because of this, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then there's something else that I don't want to say because it's, you know, it's just like too on the nose, and it might be, you know, so I don't want to say that. But there's like just like a picture that was out there, you know.
I mean,
I'll do it two ways. I'll do it like this. Let's say if we're running with Agatha, and she is, let's say Agatha kind of pushed
Agnes,
her,
nigga.
Whatever.
She is Agatha. Agnes is Agatha, right?
let's say she pushed Wanda to jump into this new level of power, but she's not really manipulating her. This is how I think the show may end. If we go with that, Wanda finds out who was twisting her abilities, and when she loses Vision again, and she sees Vision disappears and her powers don't really these things she made like her babies and stuff, and if she loses them, I'm just saying if she's gonna go into she's just gonna rage out.
If she loses her kids, that's a good
Now, and what I'm thinking is, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking WandaVision is going to end where like she literally probably cracks the earth and shit, and she breaks a bunch of shit. Space has like a bunch of portals and stuff all over the place. Realities combining against each other and stuff. I'm thinking big and crazy. Like that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I could be thinking too big, and I'm just thinking.
I mean, I agree.
And I'm thinking with the way I'm thinking, because it goes into Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because it's confirmed that WandaVision takes place 3 weeks after Endgame, and I'm wondering when does Falcon and Winter Soldier take place? Because if I think the show is going to be the show where the world breaks and Doctor Strange has to fix this issue, and it's like bigger than Thanos type of thing.
See,
I'm thinking it's big. I'm wondering when even Falcon and Winter Soldier will take place, because it can't take place after WandaVision if I think she's going to break everything.
I think it's going to be before or simultaneously.
I was
going to be before.
At the same time, it could be that.
No, it can't be before. It could be the same time concurrently.
Hold on.
LB,
go ahead, what you trying to say?
Yeah, I was going to mention the timeline because, like, we also got to remember.
Wait a minute. Far From Home. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Far From Home. It takes place 8 months after Endgame. Shit.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what?
No.
So wait.
What?
So
hold on. What I was going to say.
Then...
What I was going to say is, with this phase, you gotta remember, like, everything's not going to be done in chronological order, because this show leads into Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange don't come out until next year.
Yeah.
So we got to remember, and Spider-Man comes out this year, so we got to remember these kind of things. I'm thinking weird. Yeah, I mean, the MCU has always done that, but like now it's like when they're stepping into multiverses and stuff, we got to remember like this stuff ain't going on in order, so we got to remember this.
Yeah,
but see what we see at your point, the point you were making right there about about Spider-Man Far From Home, we see why is that the end credit scene almost can make sense now, right? Because if that's 8 months after, but that means it's not something that it took some time here. If that's 8 months and Wanda's here, this is 3 weeks later. How does that gonna go? I know what you're saying, but we see that breakdown. WandaVision, and then you're gonna get after that, and then after that, you're gonna go straight from WandaVision. It goes into Spider-Man 3 because Doctor Strange is gonna be in that movie, and we're gonna see the fallout of all of what Wanda does in Spider-Man 3, and even more so in 3, Strange has to fix it. That's the series of those.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that back. I don't think Wanda's gonna break the world like I think she's gonna do.
You think it's gonna be on a universal scale or just a planetary?
I'm thinking.
Like in Thor Ragnarok.
I'm thinking.
What's it called again? Thor: Love and Thunder. You think with him and the Guardians gonna see that shit? Feel the effects.
Yeah, everybody. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's gonna be like bigger than Thanos, like bigger than a snap, like a bunch of planets, shit, everything breaks.
10 years of build up, and you can't beat that. Like just like in one show, you can't. You talk about like in terms
I'm
of
thinking
scale,
that's why I'm thinking big with Multiverse of Madness because they're talking about introducing all these characters stuff. I'm thinking just big.
K-Dot, I'm not gonna say you fall off because like I'm thinking like this is their first show, right, on Disney Plus. Yeah. So they want to go out with a bang to entice you to be like, okay, I need to watch these shows because something big just happened. Like they don't want to go like how they did with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where it's just like nothing really happened and like they keep alluding to something happening and nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
That wasn't Kevin Feige either.
Damn. That shit weak. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., bro.
If Far From Home didn't take place.
Like I mean, you get what I'm saying though, because like say for like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then like the Netflix shows, it was like a lot of people was like, okay, is this really the MCU or are they just some side shows? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like with this, I feel like they want to go
I like Ghost
the
Rider.
route of doing something big to like keep you watching these shows. It's like, okay, this is real deal MCU, and I must watch this to continue on with the storyline.
Is Ghost Rider canon? I've been
No.
meaning to ask somebody. No, it's a shame.
No,
Talk about the movies.
No, from the
Agents of Shield.
Oh, see, no, the thing with Agents of Shield was it started out like, okay, this is MCU. This is like an MCU show, but like as time went on, like the Marvel television people and then Kevin Feige, like they split. So once they split, like Agents of Shield was just basically like, okay, we're here, but it really don't matter. Because if you remember, if I don't know if any of y'all watch it, but like season 1 had Nick Fury, it had the Lady Sif, you know, it had like stuff that actually tied into the MCU, but like once they split, like the references and stuff like really died down in the show.
Kind of like that Netflix shit. They like mention certain characters, but they never, you know.
Yeah, I'm a
green guy.
Thank you.
I'm a dial back my
You just
expectations.
like proved a big argument that I had a while ago about that. Thank you. Long answer.
Oh, you're welcome. You know that
Hear that, Enrique?
the Netflix shows were notorious for saying New York, the green guy.
Yeah.
The green guy.
Films.
Daredevil was still dope though. I'm mad how they canceled that shit. That was fire.
Yeah, for real.
I'm surprised you actually like a Marvel show, nigga.
That was the only Netflix show that I really liked.
I mean, it kind of does
Punisher?
make it.
Punisher's dope.
Nah,
it was cool.
I couldn't do it, bro. I tried.
Like Daredevil and Punisher were better than Luke Cage and
Luke Cage,
That's not saying much.
Hey, bro, X, my nigga, Luke Cage's character has been destroyed
Enrique,
for a
I
couple
showed you the
decades,
proof.
bro. Like, he ain't coming back in a while, X. Like, I hope you know that. Like, the show kind of botched this shit.
So Luke Cage, like, can we honestly just admit, like, the aspect of a black Marvel superhero show, the mystique was what tricked us into thinking Luke Cage was a great show, because like,
or a great character,
right?
Such a
I like
hood nigga
season
from
2.
the
I like
Bronx,
season 2
hero for
aspects.
hire.
I like Bushmaster.
I didn't like anything about that
as soon as Cottonmouth died, Luke Cage went downhill. As soon as Cottonmouth died,
if
I was
they
about to
Some good
say that.
moments in season 2.
As soon as bruh pulled up, what's his name? Diamondback. That's when it all went downhill, bruh.
Oh, what was that line he said? What was that line he said to Luke? It was so cringy. He said, he said, nigga something. What did he say? It was so, and then he shot him into the trash can, the garbage truck.
Bushmaster was dope.
Oh no, this is what he said. He looked at him he's like, I'm your thing called him Negro. He said some whack shit. You say
Stokes.
I didn't like that show.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, the mystique of a black superhero tricked us for like the first season, but then you start thinking about it, it's like, nah, bro, it wasn't really good.
With Shang-Chi, we could probably get with Shang-Chi, we could actually probably get a decent Iron Fist out of that, probably during the sequel, or they could introduce his character and stuff, like reintroduce his character, get a whole recast on it.
Hey, Purp, can I say this? I think Shang-Chi will be the honest sleeper hit of Phase 4.
It might be, if they get the right, like, if they get the right fight choreography
Black Widow's
and stuff, and it's not like goofy,
the highlight of Phase 4. If anything, if all the other shit is trash, Black Widow will be the highlight. It will be the best thing.
Oh boy,
it'll be good. Oh boy, there's that hate.
Man, I'm
not trash opinions.
I'm not even in the martial art movies, but so like they gonna have to like do something different.
Nigga, in the raid, my nigga. That shit was tight.
Man, man, look.
There's so many things that are coming in that movie.
The raid cinematography wise, it was shot good, but it's like, man, I don't care, bro. They just going around the movie doing a bunch of martial art moving stuff. I don't care, bro.
Still good.
There's more stuff to it than that. There's more.
That's why we need to combine that action, or whoever does the action, with great storytelling. You know.
Like, yeah, if they did a Marvel movie and used the people, I don't even know nothing about the Shang-Chi production, but if they use the people from the raid to do like the choreography and then tie it in with the Marvel storytelling, then that'll be great.
Yeah, that's what we need.
It's gonna be
just make
sure
they don't do what Star Wars did to underrated people.
Bro, if you don't get nobody, I'm telling y'all right now. Like,
It might be a
in
fighting
terms-
tournament or something too. So there's going to
If
be
Mortal
possibly a
Kombat, this new
fighting
Mortal
tournament
Kombat movie
element
is
to
like
it.
not even 80% or 70% of what we got in the raid, I will be highly disappointed. I might call it like that's the one
They
thing
got
you
a
can get
pretty
you can't
dope
get
cast
wrong.
though. Like it's got a pretty
I'm just
interesting cast.
but
So
nigga, it's about the fighting though. That's the shit. That's what
that's
we're
what I'm
looking
saying.
for.
Like I think they going still like because if you have Swag, you gotta check out that show Warrior because they got two actors from there, like the guys that are playing Sub-Zero, so
Yeah, I know who
Scorpion
they
and
are.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like so they
Scorpion
definitely
look
going
tight,
it's
Sub-Zero look kind of weak.
yeah. But if they do anything like close to like the Warriors like fucking choreography, that should be fire. That should be fire. For I'm talking about Mortal Kombat, but yeah, as long as like Shang-Chi don't end up being like some Kung Fu Hustle shit, even though Kung Fu Hustle was fire, but you know what I'm saying? Don't be on that goofy shit.
Oh, he gonna tell these jokes. They gonna tell these Asian these Chinese. What is he, Chinese or Japanese?
Chinese.
Gonna tell these
Chinese.
They gonna tell these Chinese jokes.
We're probably gonna finally
Nah.
get the real Mandarin, which I still think is kind of trash, but whatever.
Now, when I say Chinese jokes, in Black Panther they was making black references that like only
Mm.
Oh,
black
okay.
people
What
would
are
get.
I get
those?
what you mean, man.
Yeah, I ain't talking about like no stereotypical.
Okay, I was about to say, nigga, this nigga fuck. Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like the
What
way
LB?
Marvel's
Do you,
kind of
do
going
you
right
think the main
now.
character might be Buddhist or something?
Now, let the homie speak, bruh.
Yeah, disrespectful. Yeah, I'm just trying. I feel like the way the MCU is kind of going right now is they're trying to. I don't know. They're trying to kind of test the waters with a lot of different genres, and a lot of different cultures and shit. Inclusivity. So
I think
we'll see how
I
that
think
goes.
I think the spookiest one is gonna be Black Panther 2. I just feel like I'm keeping my expectations like super duper
What?
duper low for that one. Just because I just don't trust Marvel like that.
It's
Keep
Ryan
it
Coogler
low.
though.
That don't mean nothing. I don't
What?
that don't mean
His
nothing.
credit don't
First
mean shit
one,
now.
Ryan Coogler he
He's
did
dope, but like
a great job.
I'm waiting to see a
And the
trailer.
only thing that his film needs is
It's a new
the money
cinematographer.
to stay behind him the whole time for the action sequences to be elevated
New
and
cinematographer.
not to be
Right.
New
you know
cinematographer.
yeah,
They need
there's
to
that.
up the post production budget.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
He's
it
getting
wasn't
there.
that bad.
What you
That's
mean, bruh?
It
it,
seems
All I'm
that
gonna say
bad,
for
but
this one,
man, the rhinos at one point looked fake, okay, and
The
then
just look
also the fight scene was so bad. Like
Yep.
it looked like it was bad, and
The car chase.
I did like Black Panther 1. I'm just
I
keeping my
like it,
expectations low.
The car chase
but
was
I
bad.
think yeah, that
It's
whole
like
yeah,
it's funny.
but
Like
it's a good story. It has other things that are
What
good
up,
about
Chill?
it.
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
It's
But,
not. It's nothing wrong with us saying this is what we want to see improved on in the second one.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, like these things need to be elevated,
Yeah.
and
But that's
especially
not downplay
now
the
that
movie either. It's one of the best.
no. I'm not, because it's in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Of Marvel movies,
I think
but it's just, and then also, I mean, am I so hyped because Chadwick Boseman, rest his soul, this beautiful man played this beautiful part, and now Shiri, maybe what?
that's
It's just
that's what I'm
like
worried about.
it's just like a step backwards. Like she's not evolved enough to, like, I don't see it, and to me it doesn't make sense. So you gotta make it needs to make
Yeah.
sense.
Like
And right now it doesn't.
no matter what though,
I would-
like Black Panther 2 is gonna have a lot of pressure on it regardless. It's
Yeah.
definitely gonna have because people are gonna like obviously compare it to the first one and stuff so they definitely gotta make sure like LB said that production budget's up there, everything's like what I'm saying, have that script right and whatnot. But I'm just keeping my expectations low.
Damn, bro,
But
I
I
can't
think
see her carrying a movie, man. It has to be someone else.
Who?
Sherry,
I
I can't see
know.
her being the protagonist.
Man,
And then, and if they bring Killmonger back, like outside of
That's yeah.
the,
It's
that
like,
just to me, like it's like okay, yeah, I would be like
that
that's tight, but you chose he was dead, like, and I'm tired of like all these dead people coming back. Like we
he
got
has so
enough
much
dead people
conviction.
that are
yeah.
back,
I was just about to
you
say that
know, like
because like
and unless he's in, unless they're visiting him
mhm.
in the astral plane. We don't need to see him,
how
okay,
how
in the real world moving around as a character. I mean,
how would
as
y'all
much as
feel
Michael B. Jordan was fire, like,
how
no,
would y'all feel
don't do
about
that.
them if they said Robert Downey Jr. is coming back and whatnot? How would y'all feel? Would you just would that kind of like
I
be
would
like,
be
all right,
pissed. I
this
would
is
be
some
pissed.
bullshit?
I would be
Yeah, I
pissed.
was
Bro,
thinking 'cause they
I'll
Like
be
knew.
honest.
I would be so fucking pissed. And I love Iron Man. I love RDJ. But if his ass came fucking back after all that shit, I would be pissed because like I would be so mad because it was
so
like,
Ashley,
bye, I'm done. I'm done.
Ashley,
I'm done.
they,
I would be
let,
mad.
let
If
me
it's not just as an
Ashley,
AI voice, if it's an AI voice, I don't care. You
Hold
know,
on, hold on.
like in Ironheart, like if he's software,
Oh
you know,
shit.
but
Software.
not,
I
but
want
not
they,
like no, not Tony Stark walking around here
I wanted
live.
to ask y'all. Y'all
Ashley,
mentioned
Ashley, hear me out.
Hold on, Ken. I wanna
Nigga, Kate up, man. Free.
go ahead, LB.
like y'all mentioned Shuri. Like now, I know in the comics she took up the mantle, but like to me this is different. This is a movie, and like I wouldn't buy the actress as the Black Panther character. Man, she's tiny.
And her
Like,
character's
I mean,
goofy.
Buck
Gal is kind
90
of tiny
soaking
too,
wet.
but we don't mind that, right? I'm just saying.
huh? What you said?
Gal don't build ain't built like Wonder Woman either.
It's
So
not all. It's not
That's
also
different.
about
you
her.
know, I'm
Her.
not. It's
It's
not about.
also.
Hey,
I
Wonder
mean,
Woman
to
got
me, it's
powers.
more about like who she is as a character. She's still very like she doesn't really care about the traditions of her people, and like part of being the Black Panther is, you know, accepting all of that, all of your heritage. She's very goofy. She is very smart, but her fighting skills, like,
Where her hands at,
are
right?
what's going on? Pew pew. Like she has no fighting. Like that's all she really. She just takes her fist and goes pew pew, guys. Right? That's what she does. She has like
My,
and
bruh.
she ducks at it and she rolls and then she gets, you know, taken out quick while she's trying to do vision. So we see that she's trash as a fighter, dude. Like,
All right.
why? How are you going to make it sense that this goofy, childlike person that has no fighting ability whatsoever? I mean, she better eat, like, she better make a bunch of synthetic herb or something because that's the
Popeye
only thing that's
spinach.
going to help her because
I,
it is not, I mean, that's all she needs is synthetic herb.
I wanted to respond to Swag comment because he mentioned Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman. Yeah, Gal Gadot.
Yes.
She's skinny, but she's also tall. Like she's like can be imposing. Like
Don't
Letitia
matter.
Wright.
She ain't built
I
like
don't
Wonder Woman though.
I don't know how tall Letitia Wright is, but she probably ain't no taller than 5'4".
Bro, you know Wonder Woman's like 5'10", 5'11" in the comments, right? Gal's not.
Gal
And
Gadot is tall.
She's probably like six, bro. She's
that's
probably
not a
I
six
fair
foot
don't,
compare.
actually.
That's not a fair comparison because like fucking Wonder Woman's a guy like a
yeah.
character, so
Yeah,
like
and I don't. I
that's
mean, I really
different.
don't think like. And if she, I feel like they all end up getting with if they needed her to bulk up with the right trainer with the right diet because they have people that work with them exclusively. I feel like that her putting on whatever additional muscle for that. I don't feel like that would be the hard part at all. You know what
It
I'm
ain't even
saying?
about. It ain't even
So
Hold
about
and
the
that's what I'm saying.
physicality.
That doesn't matter. I was going to say, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's the
You know,
mentality.
it's the mentality. It's how she operates. It's
She's not
like
a leader. She's not a.
she's
She can't guide
not.
people. She didn't even take the ceremony seriously when they were fighting in the
Yeah,
park.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and she's like, she's not accepting like her traditions, and like
right,
you, as the Black Panther, you're the people, like you're the queen, I guess, at that point of all of Wakanda, right? And all those traditions are something that are a part of, you know, your kingdom, and you have to honor that, and you don't
right,
have,
right.
and you don't, you're just disrespectful. You know,
Ho-
she's just aloof. It's just like she'd rather, you know, go to a concert, you
I
know, and I just don't buy it. I'm
But
not gonna buy it.
1 second. I want to get Tyler's input because I feel like
I think he's
he's been
muted.
neglected.
he's on mute.
Tyler,
Tyler, what you
Corvallis.
doing? You sleeping?
He been on mute since I got him.
Fixing
good.
his
There he
Blu-ray
is.
collection. Fixing that Blu-ray collection.
Tyler,
What's up?
what's your thought? Wow. What's your thoughts on Black? What's your thoughts on Black Panther 2? You know, say what's your your expectations?
I don't really have much expectations. I just want it to be good. I don't.
That's fair.
Man, you
I
gotta
don't
give me
know
more
much
than that, my
about it.
nigga.
I don't know much about it to form opinions on it.
That's deep.
Hey, would you have liked? Let me ask you. Would you have liked or preferred them recast Black Panther? Would you have been okay with that?
Y'all gonna get on my head, but what's his name? John David Washington. That'd be tight.
I wait. John didn't. Let me search that. Wait, is that? Yeah, I think I'm
That
right.
Denzel
Denzel's
is
son.
actor.
I don't
Hell the
know.
fuck.
I
Hell
don't.
no.
I
Go
can
ahead. Go
see
ahead.
it. Yes,
Hell
he's a
the
good
fuck
actor.
no.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yes,
I
Tenet,
swear.
he's tight. Tenet, he's tight in Tenet. He's tight in Tenet.
I swear.
Y'all,
He
if
has a good
y'all
look.
think,
He has
if
a good look.
y'all don't think he's tight in Tenet, then I think y'all are a bunch of haters because he's tight in
Nah.
Tenet.
Bro,
That
I
man is
swear.
tight. He is
I-
tight. He's tight on Ballers, and he's tight in Tenet.
I swear when
And
they mention
anything
black,
else,
Recast.
I swear
no,
when they
you can
mention
do
black
it.
actors, they always mention John David Washington, Idris Elba, and Michael B. Jordan.
The big three.
Very sad, bro. Don't
That's
we
all
have
we
no
got.
upcoming Black? Oh, what's that? Karate.
I would
nigga?
I would
Not
have
karate.
chose Jonathan Majors, but he's already playing King the
Y'all
King the
know who I'm
Conqueror.
talking about, right? The the big
Yeah.
black nigga that does martial arts in real life. And
Michael
he's
J.
in,
White. Michael J. White.
I think it's yeah.
Hey,
Michael
you know
J.
what I would
White.
do? When I would do with Black Panther 2, I would do a storyline with his illegitimate son.
Hmm.
And he pull
Yeah,
up
why
like,
not?
yo, I'm the heir to the throne.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Hey, bringing Kevin Hart.
Man,
Bruh,
stop
No.
that. Stop that.
No,
Stop that.
no, Kevin Hart. We are not bringing Kevin
He
Hart
gonna pop up. He's gonna
into
pop
Black
up in a Black
Panther.
maybe put a few black known figures.
Makins.
Put the Rock in Black Panther. Put some black people, man. You feel me?
DC Young Fly. That's the new Black Panther. That'd be funny as
Just
hell.
don't put Snoop Dogg where none of them niggas. Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart. Don't put them niggas in.
That shit funny.
Well, what
Go
y'all
ahead.
think about that Namor and Doctor Doom news in Black Panther 2, though?
Bruh.
That is beautiful, tight.
That's
I mean,
Amazing.
that was the most exciting thing to me.
I don't know.
other
I don't
than-
know. I feel like I gotta call Marvel out on their bullshit
Put
because I
some
feel like
respect
they
on Dr.
will
Doom.
be in the movie. They will be in the movie, but like you'll probably see them for like 2 seconds.
Dr.
Who
Doom
said,
is a
who
better
said,
villain than Joker.
See,
who said this, man?
Dr. Doom.
He's better than Joker. Autumn. He's a
Who
tight
said they
villain.
gonna be in Black Panther
we
2? I'm out the
have
loop.
we have some
LB,
Easter eggs,
Great Andy leaked it.
and I'm just gonna say also very soon in a show coming. I'm not gonna say there's going to be a Doctor Doom tie there, so that'll be coming very soon. So that'll make sense.
Man,
Once
my
you get
nigga
that
Dr.
moment,
Doom tight, bruh.
then you're gonna see. I feel like Namor might be a villain in the beginning, but then maybe not near the
Damn,
end.
both of them? That's too much power.
And we'll see. But that's just like basics right
How
now
would
because
how would y'all
really,
feel? How would y'all feel if Doctor Doom and they end up just turning him into a chick? How would y'all feel
Bro,
about that?
they're not
Oh,
doing
I
that
would
shit.
Stop
know.
it, bruh.
They
They're not
no,
doing
you
that
Stop
do
it,
that.
man.
They do that. I will be done. I will be done. I swear.
I
Or
already
they
They
got
gonna
a
be
do
feeling.
that. I will be done. I
They're
will be
bold, but
done.
like they're not doing that shit, bro.
Bro, I
I
already
even
got a-
heard what's the nigga name? Taskmaster. I heard he might be a female, bro.
Man.
Say, man, they said
The
the MCU is female. The future
the
of
thing.
it.
Hell no.
Okay, when we talk about I'm not going to get into it but there's okay, because this is not. This is like I need to ask Purp and before I do it because it's a theory, and I don't know if you want me to say it
Go ahead.
here. Okay, it's just possibly all right. Is when we're talking about because I remember hearing that about the Taskmaster being a female, right? But when you look at like the trailers when he's fighting Red Guardian, the height matchup, doesn't suggest that as well. But then you also look at like certain things with the things that Taskmaster's doing. It's not he doesn't have the actual Taskmaster powers. He's using it through technology, right? So there's also the working theory that there's the original Taskmaster, right? And that he might possibly being set up by this poser Taskmaster who possibly might be a female. So that's how you get away with that, maybe.
Interesting.
And
She could be built like Abby.
because I looked at the trailer a lot, and then there's one person in the trailer who might be Wakandan, okay, that I feel has a bigger part to play in all of this as well. So those are just some things for Black Widow that I've been think about that, and also so there's that. And then when we talk about Black Widow, possibly there being a face swap, that might happen, or there might be a clone. Gotta figure. So I feel like it's possibly about a character who is no longer living. But I feel like there's going to be the twist that makes it like the MCU, because they said it's going to make you look at Endgame in a whole different way. So that's why it makes me think there might be a face swap or something else going on. But that almost doesn't make sense, as well. But we'll see.
Since we got Captain America coming back,
and I need to stop.
Who do y'all feel like? Who movie or TV show do y'all feel like Captain America will be appearing in?
That's what I thought. I think. Hold on. I think
ain't no will, bruh.
That's why I think it would be dope if the Wakanda series was about T'Challa's pops and stuff, and then we could actually see him and Captain America like fighting side by side. That'd be cool.
Apparently, they said the timelines don't match, but we'll see.
Yeah, but he either gonna play like Hydra Cap or some shit like that. That'd be interesting. But I think
he's gonna be old man. I think.
I'd be
I think
cool
he's gonna. If he's coming back, I'm gonna be old man Cap. He's probably gonna be old man Cap.
Like
I feel like,
shield, that'd be
damn kid, you nigga, you misled me, nigga. You showed that nigga young with a shield and shit. Made me feel like, damn.
I mean, he might, but I feel like just because.
No, they can't do that to Falcon.
How. The MCU is going timeline wise. I feel like he'll be like the one that we saw at the end of Endgame, because that would make the most sense. Because he's the one that's somehow in the right timeline, but I don't know.
Technically,
I saw K-Dot post something that Don Cheadle
he's not
be in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tight.
In the WandaVision intro,
it's gonna be tight.
Y'all in the WandaVision intro,
whatever.
Usually
pull up on
Iron Man. Like,
his show is gonna be
tight,
and you're gonna eat those words, K-Dot. You're gonna eat those words when you watch his title.
You a Don Cheadle hater.
Vision should have aimed a little higher. Why he missed?
War Machine trash, man.
He's trash, my nigga.
Wait till that show. Wait till the show.
Mobile oil built.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
Ashley, you ain't finna do nothing tight. I bet you $20 ain't finna do
I'm
nothing
still
tight.
believing though. Nigga, you all
wait till the show come out.
War Machine's a notch above Hawkeye.
Wait.
A notch above
Hawkeye is tight. Wait till you get ready to see Hawkeye, because that shit's about to be tight.
You
read that comic.
You the only person I've heard in my life say Hawkeye's tight. Like,
read the comic book. The comic, he is tight. Hawkeye's tight. And I'm also gonna say,
I'm gonna keep with a buck.
The comic book,
Black Widow.
The nigga. Okay.
In Avengers 1, let's not forget Hawkeye shot down a ship, not looking at it.
He was putting work, man. Y'all forget, Hawkeye ain't no buster.
But
he got a sword.
He is good. He's good. Okay, Hawkeye is tight. The comic book that this series is going to be based on is going to be. I'm just like, ooh, it's going to be so freaking tight. when you look at these things and you look at the images, I know because from what happens in this comic book,
What am I
these
doing?
are happening in this show. And you have a Florence Pugh who's going to be on the show. You have like these dope actors that are going to be on the show. The show's about to be tight. Hawkeye is going to be dope, tight, epic,
I hope you enjoy it.
hype. It's
I
going to be
want it to be
tight.
good.
I'm telling you, they're making sure, like, yeah, a lot of these people are very side characters, right? And what's the great thing about Disney Plus is that here they are here, and you're also going to still see them in the movies, but over here they're the main focus over here.
I mean,
The
honestly,
shit is going to be tight and on a big level.
My biggest concern isn't even the story. It's just
It's Hawkeye.
when it comes to when it comes to these characters like Moonlight, She-Hulk,
Moon Knight.
Hawkeye, all these characters, right? All these side characters. I'm more of like
Well,
more
Moon Knight's
question,
more
like
of a big character.
who will be the villains for these characters? Like, or are you just gonna bring a lot of like
She-Hulk gonna get Hulk villains.
like Red Hulk?
Yeah,
We're gonna get. I mean, I believe
Hulk's
Red
gonna
Hulk
get
is
Hulk
coming.
villains.
I feel like Red Hulk is coming just from what we possibly might be getting from Black Widow, going back to Black Widow, because we see Thaddeus Ross, he's back. He's in bad health, and it's weird. The timeline almost doesn't make sense because we saw where he was in Civil War. So,
It's been 5 years. Though,
how
right?
did you? But she's dead, right? If this is happening at the timeline that they're telling us it's happening in.
This is during the skip, right?
They're telling they're telling that this movie, right, happens after Civil War. So she's on the run. So why does Thaddeus Ross look like this, right? When we
Stuff
just saw
happened.
him, but it's just like a drastic, right? So I'm telling you, something is off there, that Thaddeus Ross might actually be present day. All right, we might not be seeing that might be him, now where he's at now. He's starting. We might see him the experiments with Red Hulk. We might get some little tease for that, but it's probably mainly going to be him, setting up the Thunderbolts. But Red Hulk's coming, and because they made it such a big deal to bring him back into Civil War, to bring him back here now and again. And he's going to create the Thunderbolts more than likely. So yeah, Red Hulk makes sense, right? And he's in bad health, right? So that's what I'm saying. That Thaddeus Ross might not be the one that's actively chasing her in this timeline, But
Is She-Hulk coming out this year or next year?
No.
Next year.
No, next year.
True. I just gotta wait to see what that one. I feel like they're gonna do She-Hulk better than the actual Hulk. That's sad.
Stop being paranoid.
That's sad.
Well, Swag, to answer your question earlier about, because you asked She-Hulk's villains, isn't Abomination coming back? I think he might be one of them.
He is.
The leader's
think
coming back too.
He might be a main villain for her show, because as I say, Hulk is trash, so they're going to let She-Hulk take what Hulk was supposed to get. The future is female. Don't forget. Shouts out to the women. And she's going to be a better Hulk too. Watch. The future female, and she's going to be a better Hulk. Just watch.
I don't know. I guess if you're comparing the two of them, but not in the traditional sense.
I'm eating ramen right now too.
Trust
Trust
and believe.
That's crazy.
She-Hulk will be pulling planets like Hulk does in the comics. She-Hulk gonna be OP. Just watch, y'all. Just watch.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like how she's gonna act.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying she's gonna be no rage monster. She gonna be kind of she gonna have personality. She's gonna be
so is everybody gonna be watching Miss
They're calling
Marvel?
it like they want to be a
I'm interested in Miss Marvel.
I don't care really much about her little but I'm going to watch it because it ties in, and hopefully, like I said, it's Marvel has been today, and I don't like the images I've seen, but I'm going to watch it.
Right.
I love it.
Tyler, why
I'm
you
not
excited?
really. He's silly.
Said why what?
I said, why are you excited? What you excited
Looks
for?
tight, Shout out to that girl. She got
We
a
ain't
dream
see
job, man.
nothing.
I'm watching every single everything Marvel puts out. I'm watching. It's a requirement. I mean, there's no ands,
I
ifs, or
like those
buts about it.
pictures.
What?
I like her
Why?
little Halloween costume store, first costume school.
I still haven't finished Far From Home
It
fully.
obviously looks like a Halloween costume. It's not really. I don't really
get some
think that's her.
superpowers tomorrow. You better bet I'm wearing some Nikes and some jeans. So shout out to her, man. She did her thing. I'm about to be over here cutting spandex, messing up, throwing it in the garbage.
Nah, she don't got no swag.
Like
She got some off-brand shit, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be tight.
That shit
It's Marvel
funny.
too. So.
Hey, she gonna have them 2 stripes, bro. She gonna have them 2 stripes on.
You said it's tomorrow.
2 stripes.
2 stripe Adidas, the knockoff ones.
I can't.
You
Yeah,
want
so
to
All
you-
these
you-
heroes always making
You
their
want some
outfits,
Yeezy boosts?
except for Spider-Man.
What?
Shit.
What up, Levi? Yeah, we was just talking about that Uzi having
Wait.
the diamond shit in his
I call-
forehead.
Is he
I call-
actually a Vision fan or is it just a coincidence?
Nah, he just doing rich people shit.
Shogun, her powers are freaking epic. I played her in the Marvel game. That
All
shit
I
was-
see her
she's the
hands
best
get.
character.
All I see is her hand get big. That's all I see.
And that's
Well,
why I got
She's like Mr.
interested.
If y'all like Mr. Fantastic, you better like her.
Nasty.
Then. All I know. That's all I know, though.
She's Mr. Fantastic without the smarts, right?
Who knows? Maybe she's smart. I don't know. Super smart.
I'm wondering
Who
out
knows?
of all this, all the Phase 4 stuff, right? How's Fantastic Four going to fit in on this? I feel like that's going to end Phase 4, and then we're going into like Phase 5 and
Shit,
shit
I
like
better
that.
not see none of these people in the chat.
I better
talking
not
about
hear no. It's clobbering time.
John
nigga. I'ma
Krasinski
walk
or
out
nothing. I don't want to
Nah,
hear
you
that.
gotta have,
shit.
we gotta have that. We have to have catchphrases. We can't not have we
So you
can't have
don't
Cyborg not
like,
say
and so
booyah.
you don't like.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Then he
Stretching
gonna
powers
come
are
out.
weak. Okay.
He gonna come out. He gonna
So
complain
what
against
you're
the company,
saying,
and they gonna say he didn't want to say it's clobbering time. It's Larry Fisher, right?
In the MCU, we got so much intelligence. Who cares about freaking Mr. Fantastic coming in here all of a sudden?
Iron Man took over all the intelligence, though, honestly.
He was the smartest one, apparently.
Freaking
By a
Ant-Man is
lot.
smart now. Come on, man.
Nah,
Everybody's
Ant-Man
smart.
just knew, like, hey, the time's so, it's slower here.
Yeah, it
Can you
took
do
5
anything
years
with
for
this?
them, and Ant-Man came through. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, by a rat, right?
Yep, rats are smart. Everybody's smart in the MCU.
Hmm.
Flies, bugs, wasps,
Fuck
goats, sheeps.
Dang.
I'm just playing, but still.
Oh man, yeah, it should be interesting. It's more so like everything in the Phase 4 is just like wait and see.
But she's not a dumb character
interesting.
either, though. She's very smart herself. So I mean, there is that.
Enrique, he didn't
I mean,
invent
she's
time
not-
travel.
Yeah, he did.
No, he was just like, oh, we can do what somebody else already did. I just have to
Somebody-
make it wiggle this way. That's all he did.
Shit.
That's funny as hell.
Ant-Man
That's
already
so
had the
funny.
quantum realm shit, and he was like, oh, but I can navigate it. That's all he did.
Hey, and that one nigga had the light bulb.
Tyler,
Right? It was
stop.
That's all he did, though.
Nah, you trolling, bro. Stop.
No.
He figured out how to
No.
navigate it. That's the only thing they needed.
Oh my gosh.
Watch the movie.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I've seen
the
it. I don't
industrial-
have. Thank you for the recommendation, Tyler Cordalis. But I've seen it.
And right, dams using dams to convert it into electricity, right? The water was already there, right? All they had to do was convert it, right? Nah, nigga.
Thank
it's a lot deeper
you.
than
Thank
that.
you, kid. Who made the gauntlet, right? Who made his suit?
The people on
Who made
Nebulair?
his suit? Who made
No,
his
his own
suit?
gauntlet.
No.
He's
Iron
seen it.
Man.
He saw the gauntlet already, though.
Iron
Friday
made
probably
his
scanned
own,
that shit,
okay?
and he was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta,
His
gotta make it like
body.
that."
He made it to make. He also again
Friday,
remembers
scan
things
Thanos
where he
real
knows
quick.
that
Yup.
that he had
fight
to.
moves. What the freak?
For his gauntlet, he could not remove the glove. He had to make sure that they basically magnetize over to his because he knew that getting the glove off Thanos' hand was
wasn't y'all
not going to
talking about-
happen, right?
Oh, we talking about nigga. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, this whole MC thing is biased.
I
No,
go
it's
ahead.
not.
Man.
I'm telling you, this
I'm not
you hear
talking to
the
you,
clicking
Ashley.
and the sounds. You hear that there,
I'm
right?
not talking
you know
to
what I'm saying?
And
But
we're
what are you
biased like
talking
for
about?
it or biased against it.
I don't even know what we're talking
Everybody's
about.
hyping up these things that we were all picking at before.
Like,
I'm
what?
I've
excited
never
about it.
picked at any of these things, so you're not
Time
not
travel, the
me.
gauntlet,
The
Iron
time
Man.
travel.
Everybody
I've
this shit,
never
nigga.
complained. I have never,
Wait. Complain about what?
ever,
We've been destroyed this time
ever.
travel shit, man.
Not
Come on,
me.
man.
The time travel I said was convoluted, and the way they did it didn't make sense, and the movie was messed up. But I still like the movie. So I have never, other than
Yeah, I think
that,
we
that's the only
all
thing I've ever
liked the
said.
movie.
No, but I've never said any
I
of
don't
these
like that
things
movie.
about Iron Man, the Gauntlet, any of that stuff. Okay, everything I've said is about how I like
No,
that
there is a
stuff.
bias though.
The
So
best part of Endgame is when Cap had the hammer and you know what I'm saying, he was
I
getting
mean,
busy.
yeah, there's a lot of
Shouts
fan
out Cap.
service in the
Shouts out Cap.
movie. Okay, it's like a culmination of how many
Hey,
films? Of course, lots of fan service, but it is what it is,
That
and
shit was
it's
fire.
I mean,
it has
can we all?
issues. It's not perfect. The first half of the movie, to me, great, and then when you get to the time travel stuff, then that's where it gets a little messy. But
Iron Man out
do
here
I
making
feel like
godly cosmic gauntlets.
That's my
We just,
problem,
we
Mhm.
man,
just
with the
chilling.
time
Nigga, he
travel.
soloed Thanos in the first movie. Shit, I don't know why niggas were surprised.
I didn't want them to go the route
Like
of time
he's
travel.
a
Period.
futurist. He's the futurist. He's a futurist. Okay, that's what he does.
Shout out to Hawkeye.
Okay.
I know, but the problem is Ultron
Shouts out.
is Ant-Man invention, right? Time travel could have been
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic He's kind of taking over
Yeah.
everybody's shit or
Yeah, and
But
it
you got
wasn't.
you got
Yeah, and it wasn't really him. Because it started the time travel thing, right? Who started?
Yeah, shout out to Hank
Working
Pym.
with it. Um, it wasn't him. At all. And
and
then we
you
even
also
see that in the movie. We see that in the movie because he tells them no, right? Who do they go to after that? They go to Bruce Banner, right? So Bruce Banner is what actually starts it off.
and he
When
couldn't
Hank
do
you
Pym
think
shit.
invented
about
the
it,
technology. They just
Bruce
Yeah.
figured
Banner
out how to
couldn't
use
Wait,
it.
wait,
nah
we
nah
Iron
can't.
Man,
whoa
when
let
it
me get it
came
fucked
to
up.
it,
He was doing
Iron
multiple
Man,
tests and he couldn't do
yeah,
it.
he was
Iron Man
messing
had to
up,
come and save him.
but I'm saying he was messing up, but he knew the basics. He got the basic down,
Captain
and
America
then he
left
needed a way to
nigga in sorrow.
navigate it.
That nigga
He
started
needed
looking
a
at the
way to
skies.
navigate it,
So now you're agreeing with me. What's
because
happening?
What
he
are you
needed a
talking
way to
about?
navigate it.
So now all we at. So you're agreeing with me.
About what? The
Nah,
time
The
yeah,
travel
only,
thing?
the only thing they had
yeah.
to do was learn how to navigate it.
Hey, we.
I,
The
I, I'm
technology was
I'm
Yeah,
already
going
first
there.
I'm
of
going
all,
through
Yeah.
I'm going through what Tony Stark did though. Okay, he did learn how to navigate it, right? He realized he knew what the shape of everything needed to be. He had built the
If he
watches, the
navigated
suits,
it, who invented
he
it?
all of these things.
Who
It's Hank
invented? Because
Pym's
Did
navigation
technology
is
to go
just,
into the quantum realm.
bro. The
Yes,
And
navigation
then
it's
is
Hank
just okay. This
Pym's
is where it's just the
technology
GPS.
all
Inventing
he
time
did was
travel, we can enter
based
time.
based
Who invented that?
off
he just got the navigation.
based off of the
So
information
Bruce
that
Banner invented
Ant-Man.
time.
Bruce
Well,
Banner
based
didn't
off
do
the
shit.
information that Ant-Man, I mean, he was the first one that really did anything
He
with
just
it. If you
tried.
think
He
about
tried.
it,
If I think about it, Ant-Man was the first one.
yeah.
No,
Well,
And then,
trying
but I'm
and
saying,
not
but who
succeeding is not
relays
the
that
same as inventing
information?
it.
But who relays that information? He
it,
does
it was
succeed.
Hank,
He brings him back in the end, but he was messing up and bringing the
Multiple
wrong
people
one
tried
back.
to
In
make a
the
light
end, he
bulb,
does
but they
it.
failed.
In the end, he still brought him back. All right, he still did it. He
Brought who
failed,
back?
but he did it in the end. When he sent him back the last time, and every time he was doing that, he was going through time to get Scott Lang. The last time, even though he was messing up, he was able to right his wrong, but he did
I
not
mean,
have a way to navigate the time. Is what I'm
do we
saying.
count just entering time as time travel, or is it just you have to
He
have
was.
to?
I mean, like it for the rules that they. He said, "I will bring you back in 5 seconds."
Bruce Banner wasn't doing time travel. He was pushing time through Lang.
That's what he. That's what I'm saying.
It's
But
very
that's the
specific.
basic. That was the beginnings of it. Is what I'm saying. That's the beginning of it. That's
The
where the
beginning of it
story
was
begins.
Scott
There
Lang
with
actually time traveling.
When did he
but I'm
actually
talking
time
about with them
travel?
actively doing it. I'm talking about the act of doing it.
Him just
What I was
remaining
going
in
to
the
go
quantum
back and
realm
say,
that doesn't mean he time traveled.
Hey,
when
Just
5
Scott
years, 5
Lang
seconds,
goes
5
and
minutes.
Yeah,
tells
but
Black
no, but
Widow,
time
Time
just
travel.
goes slower.
when Black Widow goes and
It was
tells,
time travel for
I mean,
him.
when he goes and tells Black Widow about the time vortexes and that he believes that that there's a way we should be able to do this with a time machine, right?
So y'all telling
That
me
is where the information
when Vegeta
Scott
and
Lang
Goku go in
gives
the
Black Widow.
hyperbolic time chamber, that's time traveling? That's what you're telling me?
He
Because
time
one
traveled
day in
on
there is 1
accident.
year.
It's so
Ashley
simple.
doesn't watch Dragon
There's
Ball
nothing
Z.
to think
Gotta use
about.
another
Don't think too
example.
hard about
Respect.
anything.
That's entirely.
Ashley doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z. Use another example.
Um,
You know, you
fuck.
get you get the time vortexes.
All right,
You know,
it's
um,
it's more of this. It's technically reality hopping to a different reality because they didn't. That's
it's
how
Y'all lost
time
me.
travel. It's
Like,
not
they didn't
hopping
really
to different
they didn't
realities.
really
It's
they
not
didn't really
hopping to different
time travel in
realities.
the sense of because
They
Back to the
they
Future does
did.
time
They
travel.
did. No,
Hawkeye
they're
time
doing
traveled. He didn't change anything and create a new reality.
no. They're
Everybody
time
else were making
traveling,
new
but
realities.
they're also making branch realities
If
because
they
they're
change
going
something.
back and changing
But after
things,
they take
right?
out the Infinity Stone,
But they're
that's what the
still
Wait, as soon as they arrive, it's already a new
but it
reality because it's not how
regardless
it went.
Not if they don't
the
change anything.
infinity, but the
They're there
infinity
though, nigga.
stones,
They moved once.
those infinity
If they
stones
get to
keep
that
those
timeline
things in balance.
and they took
The
a
infinity
step and they
stones don't
move a
yeah,
exist
pebble,
anymore.
if they go to
yeah,
that timeline and they take a step and move a pebble, my nigga, you affected that reality.
The infinity
Hey,
stones
no,
don't exist anymore. They were also what kept,
I'll give you that swag.
you know, branch for realities from branching off. Remember that too? There's no infinity stones either, right?
yeah.
So now
And see,
there's
this,
all these branch realities. So what I'm saying is, and if you go back through time and you change things, and we've seen how many of them did that, how many of them went back and did something, then they caused a branch reality, right?
Low key, that's why he
So
had that
they
shit.
are time traveling, but they're also causing branch realities at the same
well,
time. So
well, technically,
Oh yeah, of
in
course they're
our
time
our
traveling.
main MCU, since all the Infinity
no, he
Stones,
said they
brain
weren't.
hurt.
Mhm.
They are, but they're also
I know
creating a new reality.
that's what I just said.
well, technically, if you look at it like that, in our own MCU, since all the Infinity Stones are destroyed, there's 6 new branch realities that have been created.
Nah, it's just one.
How that work?
Not technically.
Now all 6 been destroyed. Because
Yo.
remember,
That's
because the
each
ancient one
stone
said,
is not meaning one reality, bro.
the ancient one said when you take out a stone, a new no, yeah, one. You're right, one. No. Because if you take out a stone, it creates a branch reality.
No,
So
it
I
says
think
if you
take out
disrupt,
Reality
if you
is whatever
disrupt
you
the
want it to
balance
be.
of the stones. It doesn't matter if you take out 2 or 1 or 3. It's just you're disrupting the balance, which creates different or multiple branch realities.
if you take out
Word
one,
my name.
I'm going off what K Dot said. K Dot said that, so that's why I said that because I was like, that doesn't make sense, K Dot.
hey, that's the way the ancient one explained it. You take out Infinity Stone, new branch reality.
I'm not talking about that.
And then Hulk says another
it has
thing.
to do with, it's more with balance than just the number of stones.
Hey, it was confusing. Okay, Hulk saying
You
different things.
take
Hulk
one
saying
off
this.
branch reality, but I don't think it's that like
Yeah, I don't think it's like
just 6 branch realities. I think there can be more. I feel like there could be more than 6.
You could take
I
out
mean, I
one
feel
and
like
create
that's too
5.
basic. I feel like that's just there's an infinite, numbers that could possibly be. Not just
yeah. Well, I mean, to me,
you take
the
one,
ancient
you
one.
get one.
Well, to me, the ancient one made more sense since she knows way more than Hulk and Iron Man combined. So I think hers makes more sense. Her explanation of how the branch realities are created. I go with hers. Hers make more sense because she knows way more.
Bro, the movie would have been fine. Even if
Iron Man
if
don't
we
know
look
shit
at the
like
whole branch reality, right, and we just look at the whole time travel, right, and even the Nebula killing herself, that would have
Yeah.
been fine. All the way up, where it fucked up is when
Oh,
Cap
that
came back
nebula
home.
shit hurt it, bro. That
Wait,
nebula
wait,
shit.
wait. I wanted. What did you say?
Where it
Swag, I
fucked up
wanted
is
to-
when Cap came back old.
Exactly.
Because then you're
because
telling
you
me,
should not have been able
That's
to
where
do
they fucked
that.
up.
yeah, that's where they
But
fucked up. That's the only thing.
other
Otherwise, it
working
would have been
theory,
clean.
but then they say the fix to that is that there was always a Cap that always came back. So there was always this other branch reality. So there was always 2 Caps running around. Old Cap was in the main timeline, and then the time jumping Cap. It's just
I
like
don't
then
even
gets
understand what you
confusing, and that doesn't make any sense, right? Like there was
What's-
always two Caps going around at the same time, but then that doesn't make sense because then
Then there's always
so
each character is
the young Cap, this is him back in time somehow.
Okay,
But
so basically,
that
what's
doesn't
that
make
saying
sense
is,
because he got old too quick. So it
yeah,
doesn't make
that's
sense, does it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. And if that's what
so
they're doing, that's
so
really dumb.
so moral of the story is time travel is very confusing. Um,
But I
It's a
didn't
cop. It's a
mind.
cop out.
I
time
didn't
travel.
mind him going back and doing that after he felt like he'd done all that. But it just didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like if he does that, he doesn't show up. He doesn't need to be there. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like why is he
right.
on that bench? Like he could have just left them a freaking letter and we could have heard their voice and it would have been like, oh, straight. And then seen him dancing and it would have made a lot more sense than him sitting on a freaking bench.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
because
like an old man.
That
Like
didn't
Cap's
make
an old
any
man.
sense.
if Cap
Like,
is leaving, right, and he goes back in the past, that's him
Yeah,
creating a new
because I'm
reality.
over wondering when that
So
old
what
man get on
about
that bench.
Loki? Does that mean Loki will come back later old because that's a new reality? It doesn't make any sense. You should have just stuck with the whole reality shit, but they wanted to do the time travel like repercussions at the end with Cap, and then they fucked it up.
I feel like
Yeah,
that Loki
Killmonger.
shit's
I
gonna be
know
like one and
that
done.
this the two Caps in the MCU, but it's still. I just think that's
Two Caps,
an
so
easy.
one Cap is in the glass. That makes no sense, bro.
Well, I mean, all right. Well, if we
Yeah.
look at it like this, like, all right, let's honestly look at it. In every single reality, there's going to be a Thanos from another 2014 jumping to another reality dying, and Cap traveling to the other reality. Like it's
No.
dumb. Like it's dumb. Like
No,
Thanos is in a cycle.
no. I don't think.
Do you think the
It's
realities are
all
repeating?
No.
yeah. I
Those
think
were alternate realities that Doctor Strange saw, and the only one outcome he saw of them winning
no. I'm not talking about
was
those.
the
I'm
one that
talking
they
about,
got. But what are you talking about? I mean,
No,
so they only went back
oh,
in
yeah, I
time.
don't-
They only
that's
did the
bullshit.
time travel thing one time. They only did the time travel thing one time. So I don't think it's gonna like be like a groundhog type of universe where it's repeating.
no.
And
I'm talking about,
Bro. You know
alright,
why? You know why
I'm
it's
talking about this.
bullshit? The whole Doctor Strange shit, bro. Because
I loved
you
it.
mean to tell me within 100,000s of millions of reality, no nigga said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me put this gauntlet out and snap, nigga. Fuck it. No one, when Hawkeye was running, there's no reality when he's like, man, fuck this shit. Let me put this shit on. Black Panther, Captain Marvel. Every time a nigga had a gauntlet, right, and they were in the battlefield with Thanos, none of them thought, you know what,
But
man? No reality where Doctor Strange thought, let me pause time. No reality where, it's like, fuck, nigga.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah,
Thanos.
see, I'm saying
Swag.
that might not. But with Swag, I'm saying if he didn't do what he did, they might even not even got to that time traveling, to that battlefield like that again. It was like everything had to happen in these weird circumstance of events for them to be successful. I don't think
It
you can
all
like pull
happened
something
this way, so
out and you're going to get the same course of events. Like even the dumb rat, like, lucky them, the rat helped him out, right? And because he got out, he was able to tell Black Widow. They were able to get a plan together, and and then they started time traveling and all that. That's
Well, I'll
basically what
say
happened.
this. He didn't
But
look
like
at
I said,
enough
the first half of the
possibilities.
movie is great.
Yeah.
Like
Because
Hawkeye
bro,
opening the movie, fantastic.
within billions of possibilities, right? Just 1 billion. Let's say 1 billion possibility, right? That's them. Let's say they did the exact same thing, all the way up to Hawkeye with the gauntlet, right when he was running through the field. Let's say for 1 billion
Very
possibilities,
satisfied with
all
that.
those billion possibilities is Hawkeye having a different thought. You can have a possibility or a different reality based off one thought. You know what I'm saying?
It's a movie, dog.
Let me move over here. Let me move. No, hey, bro. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
a movie.
Hey! I thought of two ways how Strange could have defeated Doctor Strange in those 14 million bullshit possibilities. I thought of two ways.
See,
I thought of
hating. That's what I'm saying. That was
How
tight.
many ways you think
That's
of?
not-
It was
Shoot, I
tight to
thought
see
of
him
two.
going through time.
don't.
And then
That's
he
not
saw
hating. It's
his
just being
brain grow
realistic.
exponentially during that time. His mind grew. right? He like that's it's like the moment he basically becomes a sorcerer supreme, dude. Like that shit is tight. Okay.
Well, I mean,
And you can't downplay it. That shit is tight. It's
I,
epic.
I
Like
do
it's
have
tight.
to say I have enjoyed this conversation, but I feel like we're just gonna be going in circles with this time travel and shit. But I do want to wrap this up.
Well,
Um,
sorry.
any last words?
Damn,
You
nigga,
know what I'm
already
saying?
fall. You should be man short.
I want to
oh,
say this: Time
I keep it
variance is
short.
coming in Loki again, and you will see time travel police. Okay, in some way,
Time travel.
shape, or fashion. And Loki's going to be like a crime mystery type stuff, and then we're going to have to play guess who, and that's going to be tight.
Interesting,
Thanks for having
interesting.
me.
I had a quick
Oh,
question.
A
Quick
Rock
question.
want fucking now give me it. Okay.
Damn, A-Rock, she.
Like
Oh,
some
the
wish, like
scrolls
some
here,
cloud.
guys.
The scroll,
The
yeah.
scroll.
Let him.
Shout out to the
Hi,
Let him live.
tornado.
scrolls.
I
Hi.
appreciate it, man,
Shout
with the
out to
$5
Sus
super
Spidey, the
chat.
scroll.
You know what I'm saying? But
Um,
yeah,
I had, I had a quick question for Ashley. Just a quick one.
Yes.
It's just a quick 30 question. So Ashley, I don't know what the Loki plot may be, but do you think it's the case of since Loki kind of deviates away from his course of time that he's supposed to be on? Because remember, he teleported away, and that kind of changed the events of how everything will play out for him in that part in his version of the MCU in that other reality. Do you think the time police is going to be arresting him and trying to get him back on track
Yeah.
to the time that he's supposed
Yes.
to be?
I think like from what we see, yeah, and we see him arrested for what he does with the time travel, right?
For
And also we see him with Mjolnir, and I feel like that's probably how Jane's going to obtain it, maybe because of something here that he does. We know it's not going to be on the moon, but maybe it's because whatever when he brings it back to Thor at some point that Thor doesn't have it. I don't know,
damn,
and then
Terrence,
that's
you
going to
should
change
have
that.
dumb late.
And then also, we do know that in Loki that he's going to, be arrested, and then we're going to see him later on. He actually has the TVA jacket on, so possibly he's been made a deal with them to help them discover who this mysterious person is. That's out to get him, out whatever is going on, and it's going to be more of a thriller. I thought it was going to be like this goofy thing because like how Loki seems to have been, but it's going to be totally opposite of that, which a little bit of that
Get,
goofiness in it. But I was kind of like, I don't know about this show at first, really,
one,
but
one,
now
se-
the more
one second. One
read
second,
about it,
Ashley.
know about it, think about it, it's good.
One
Yeah,
second, Ashley. Terrence.
I'm
What's
done.
up?
what
All
up?
right, and
What up,
it's just sum up your thoughts on WandaVision and where you think Phase 4 is going to go. Because I'm about to wrap this up. You showed up at the most inconvenient time, but I'll let you speak your piece real fast, and
Oh,
everybody can get their final thoughts and shit.
yeah, I didn't like the first three episodes in terms of the creative direction. It was not my cup of tea. But episode four, I really enjoyed, but I'm still waiting on some kind of wow moment, some kind of spectacle to get me to jump out of my seat. That has yet to happen in that way. But if the other episodes, if I end up enjoying it as much as episode four, then I will end up being
Kept being
satisfied
stupid.
with the series overall. And in terms of the way that things are going, um, I think that it will lead into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man 3. Someone has to come in there and backhand Wanda because she's out of her fucking mind. So that needs to happen.
Damn.
Disclaimer.
Backhander, wow.
Disclaimer. That's all you got.
And just like really thinking on everything. I'm just waiting on stuff like Blade. I'm waiting on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm waiting on Doctor Strange.
I'm
I'm
waiting on Doctor
curious.
Strange here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm curious about Black Panther too, but because I understand the ways of the Wakandan history from the comics, there aren't any characters that are as compelling as T'Challa, but perhaps with certain creative vision, they can give us material that's at least exciting.
Well said. Well said. All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much the stream I got for y'all. So, pretty dope first episode for the new season. Just go around and get final thoughts or just what people are looking forward to as far as movies or TV shows or something like that. What y'all looking forward to, or plug whatever you got coming. Terrence.
Oh, yeah, you can find me on T Virus Terrence. That's my channel. It is the 7th channel that I have made on this platform
God
since
damn.
2012. Um, Sometimes the platform can't handle that which is Terrence, so they decide to terminate my various channels, but they don't understand that they're messing with someone that is truly unique. So I tend to come back in a different form, even if
Facts.
they annihilate me in a previous one. And
That's dead serious.
For
on my
sure.
channel, I just kind of do whatever comes to mind. That could be a topic, that could be a movie review, reviews of shows, or talking about comic book stuff or things in life, like whatever I feel like doing at that moment in time. And there are absolutely no limits to that because luckily I don't have the disease about caring about what humans think. So that allows me to be
Ain't that the truth,
truly
my nigga?
free.
Tight, I
And,
swear.
because I'm free, I can just talk about whatever the hell I want now. However, YouTube chooses to respond to that is another matter altogether.
These
True,
niggas is
true.
cheddar funny.
Oh my god. I know.
But yeah, definitely go follow Terrence. I'll definitely try to get him back on next week or anytime in the future, whenever he's available. Ashley, first time on the Purp show. I appreciate you
Yay.
pulling up.
Thank
Got
you.
anything coming, or so you want to plug anything?
I'm just a widow. I'm working on a new thing, but I'm still just chilling for
What is
4
that new
days.
thing? Is it a secret?
What's the videos, but it's something that I'm gonna do.
Ooh, I
Uh,
know what it is. No,
and we're just talking about it, and then yeah, got that and streams happening, but those days will be changing because of. I mean, I might do. I'm thinking about doing 2 on Sunday just because if I can work it out because I won't be able to do Saturday anymore. But that's about it. And thanks for having me. This was fun. Thanks.
No problem, no problem. Tyler,
You know where I'm at. I'm Tyler Cordalis on Tyler Cordalis.
oh, this man gassing himself up.
He's tight.
You know where to
He's
find me
Mr.
though.
Go Dallas.
Y'all know what y'all know what it is.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Fuck with Tyler though. LB, who you gonna piss
Don't
off
be
this week? Who you gonna piss
don't
off
be
this week?
stupid, people. That's my advice to everybody. Don't be stupid.
Facts. Make smart choices. Swag's Trails coming 2022, 2023.
Yes. What? Listen. It's your boy Sweat Kage. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been in a hiatus, but I'm back full force. Having a channel is one of my endeavors, but I'm not gonna give no expiration date because I don't want to fuck that up and get people's hopes up. But yes, I will have a channel in the future.
Word.
Nice.
Be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you soon in Canada only. You know what I'm saying? But my man K Dot.
Yo. Majority of people in the chat
Come on, yo.
It's the brother Dot.
y'all know.
Hey,
Yo,
Majority of people in chat is subscribed to me. So y'all know what's up. But for any new people, y'all can find me at sjk.sanctum. Purp probably has our links in the bio to find my channel.
no, I don't.
Hey,
He
boy,
said, no, I don't.
he ain't got it.
All
Just
right,
type
later.
in the name y'all see here. Type in the name y'all see here. And one thing I'm excited for these next couple of months is that Attack on Titan. I never been so
Facts.
excited to see shit. a day of my life.
Facts.
Attack on Titan,
Facts.
nigga. Bring it.
Man, when we
Sunday about to be lit.
Purp, when we gonna talk about this shit, man? Come on, man.
Speaking of which, I said at the beginning of this video, I'm doing the AOT live. There'll be AOT live number 3. You know what I'm saying? On Valentine's Day, I'll be discussing episode 5 through 10.
Facts,
5
Antonio.
through 10.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Try to spread this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing that. I appreciate everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my AOT episode 9, season 4, the final season review coming out this weekend. I got some other videos I'm working on. Definitely gonna be checking out Malcolm and Marie, some shit.
Marie.
Yeah, that Zendaya shit, whatever. I'm gonna be checking that out. I'm watching something else on Netflix right now. So yeah, I expect a few videos coming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Regular.
Shogun, you my nigga, bro. Real shit.
Yeah. And then real quick, hey, Antonio.
Nigga Shogun
I saw
tripping.
that.
Y'all Canadians, wow.
And I gotta say this,
Y'all shout
Antonio.
out.
I saw your sus comment to K-Dot. Okay, I saw
What'd he
it.
say? What'd he say? What'd he
He
say?
said you look bootylicious in your
I'm
reaction
thick.
today.
I'm thick. Shit.
I'm sorry.
You said what?
Your sus, Antonio. There it was, guys. It's in the chat. I saw it, and nobody in the chat even said anything, but I saw it. And if I see it, I'm gonna call it out. There's your sus moment of the night, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Antonio, aka Beeps. Thank you. He's sus.
I'm sus.
No
Sorry.
sus. Team no sus. Team no sus. Well, we don't. No,
No,
it's not that
Antonio.
type of time. It's not that type. That shit funny. But anyways, next week, same time, 11 p.m. I'll figure something out as far as topics goes or whatever the fuck, and we just shoot shit as usual. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody pulling up, Flash. You know, everybody up in chat. Antonio, Levi, the gang of y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? But salute to all y'all. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.